Hello there chat, welcome back. I'm so interested in how this is gonna look. By the way, YouTube is scared. We scared YouTube. Tick that off our bucket list for the year. YouTube are petrified. No, they're not. We didn't scare YouTube. Well, we kind of scared. We kind of scared, paired, Fred. Oh, what was it? We were. Oh no, I forgot the word. What is it? When we were playing through Batman, there's a word that I just started saying. Someone let me know in chat. Yeah, we scared YouTube. All right, you know what? Why don't we start with this? Oh, I see. So it just like, wait, do I have to sit forward? I'm trying this new thing out. Under stream settings, anyone that does stream, I know a few of you do. It's dual stream, which automatically generates a vertical cropped version for the shorts feed, which I stream through OBS. So usually you just set up another one on there. And I think it does the exact same thing just through YouTube, which makes it easier for me to just send one stream for you to see two. I don't really know how this is going to go on the other end of things, though. I'm interested to see. Hello there, Moonshoes. How this runs, but we scared YouTube. Whilst people are filling in, we're 15 minutes early. Why did we square YouTube? We squared up. We squared up to YouTube. YouTube come knocking at the door, and we were like, no, back away. Yeah, we didn't really scare YouTube. It's not as interesting as it sounds, but if there was a clickbait title for it, it would be just that. We scared YouTube. Bunch of red arrows. Hello there, Semi Bricks. Yeah, so you'll notice there wasn't a video today, and YouTube didn't like that. They wanted me to upload. They sent me a notification actually about uploading. I think they do that just when anyone breaks a streak. We've been daily uploading for ages, and I decided today not to upload because I actually pulled down the video. Tomorrow's video is still going to go as planned. Yes, today's video I want to work on. I want to do something a bit bigger for it. And going forward, I don't think I'll be keeping update. I mean, we weren't daily uploading anyway. I'd have missed a few days here and there, but YouTube seemed to have pushed out this video a little bit. Hopefully that continues. It literally has been happening. It died. Oh, wow. The video died like 8 hours in, and then it got to 4 hours ago. So this was published yesterday, 8 hours in. Would have been, someone do the math. That would have been 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock last night. Almost 24 hours later, they've started pushing it again. And the click-through rate for this video dropped to 2.8%. And it's currently at an average, it went up. It went up by like 4, nearly 5 times the amount. It's an average of 5.9. I'm really excited about that because I do think I'm just doing too much. I need to compact it a little bit. So yeah, there won't be daily uploads, but don't worry, I will still be working on it just as much, if not more. Just wanted to let you know. Thank you. Look like Qui-Gon. Need to sort out my whole Sigfig collection because I look like a bunch of different characters through there. My hair before starting YouTube, where it got a bit more consistent, my hair's gone through everything shorter than this hairstyle, which I do have it up at the minute. I've been there, done that, got hair all over my t-shirt. Hello there, Mark. Hello there. So today's stream, we're not actually building anything, which is why I changed the title from building Lego, but I went back to the Lego store and I am going to do a video on the entire Lego store, including a few other things that I may or may not have picked up. But I thought the stream would be a great chance to, that's, okay. Why did that pop up? To categorize all the pieces in here, because since packing them, I have not opened this box, and this is barely sealed. Look at that. It is bursting at the seams, both top and bottom. The bottom flaps are also opening. So yeah, you get a little sneak peek for what I may have picked up. And also, there's not been any Lego, has there? Any new Lego? Now we can bring it up. 42 products. Oh, Project Hail Mary. I've heard a few good things about the book for that. Don't know if I want to start reading another book series. I don't know if it is a book series. But that looks decent. £99 is, or £100 is a bit much, I think. But then again, look at some of the Star Wars sets. Can't really talk too much. Sauron's helmet, the more I look at it, is tempting. It's tempting. Might have to build that. How do they do the slows? Are they using one of the new angles on it? Might have to try and part that one out, you know. That's a March one though. March is very Star Wars heavy. Maybe we can build it into the Star Wars ship. Ooh, that's a good idea. Yeah, I like this helmet. Anyway, Project Hail Mary comes with what looks like a Dalek. What was it? All the Daleks popped out in like 2007 or something. Any Doctor Who fans in the chat? Sauron doing the gritty. Yeah. Oh, get a motor in that. Smart brick for the sound. Emperor Dalek. Was it the Emperor Dalek that the Daleks popped out of? I feel like that's right. It's not to scale. I mean, minifigures wouldn't even be studs at this height. But that definitely reminds me of the Emperor Dalek. Yeah, this guy. This is the one. The Emperor Dalek. Thankfully, I can open these side by side. Doesn't that remind you of the Emperor Dalek? That is, especially with the top dome as well. You can make your own custom Dalek. I have this is the Lego Dimensions one, but it's been rebuilt to be the one from the set. But the Lego Dimensions dome. You could use this, and then you'd have to get some like bulbs on the side. I don't know why I didn't think of doing that. Quite an awkward angle to get them at, isn't it? Easier to print them flat on a dish. And it is printed. It is indeed printed. I've seen a few videos and posts on the Pokemon sets. Not very popular. And I do think it's because of the price. I think the Pokemon sets are decent. They're pretty good builds, especially Pikachu. I'm warming up on Pikachu. I saw, who was it? I can't even remember. It wasn't one of the big videos. I saw someone compare. Oh, I should make note of this so I can shout them out in stream. I saw someone compare the Pikachu to the Mega one. And this Pikachu, hands down, looks so much better. It's a similar complaint people have about like the pup, about it being so noisy. But I think all the angles really work for someone like Pikachu. Hello there, Thornston. Greetings from Germany. I've seen quite a few discussions as well about the price of Lego sets, because I understand that Germany, for instance, Germany, last we checked, was a lot more money than France and the rest of Europe were paying. But there are other countries in that bunch as well. The inconsistency is amusing because especially France and Germany aren't too far away. You're not looking at the same delivery as if you were getting it from like Australia or the States. So the fact that some of the larger sets are considerably priced differently, surely it'd be easier to buy Lego internationally or get someone that delivers internationally to ship it across. I feel like Lego are kind of missing the mark. Maybe it's because people in those countries, the higher priced countries, don't do it. They'd be less likely to. They're going to push people into it. I had a really good talk with my partner in chat, Tinks, my fiance, earlier about the price of Lego because we noticed in our local store, Morrison's, I want to say it was Morrison's, the price of Jaffa cakes were reduced to £1 something, I think it was. Hello. I think they were, what were they? Got a better memory than me. £1.50, £1. Jaffa cakes were reduced down from like £2.50 to £1.50. Thank you. And a similar thing went down, has been going down the last like 10 years with Pringles. Keep that in mind. Jaffa cakes valued at like £2.50, but they're always on sale. And we're not talking like 1 week a month. We're talking like 3-4 weeks a month. They're on sale. They're £1.50 or less. If there's a new flavor, sometimes they'll knock them down to like £1 or so. Same thing happened with Pringles. Over the last like decade, Pringles were always $2.50, priced at $1.50, and now in Morrison's, Asda's, Sainsbury's, don't know about like Tesco and that. A lot of the shops in the UK, for anyone that isn't in the UK, a few people watching from Germany, for instance, don't know how many of these stores exist in Germany, if any. I think a lot of them are UK based. Probably the same thing though. Pringles are now priced at $1.65 because they've been on sale so much. People just got over it and they're slowly working their way back up, and then they're not going to drop down any lower. You know, they're not going to drop down past $1.65, but they'll probably build up to like £3 and then drop down to £2. Build up to $3.50, drop down to $2.50. Just having McDonald's now. Ooh, that's nice. Friends is at McDonald's now, isn't it? Might have to get a meal, but I'm loving Burger King at the minute. Burger King is my go-to. And Lego. Lego is the same. Right now, it's crazy. 2026 is the first time in ever. First time in ever. I know. I haven't done any Burger King content yet. We've got a few McDonald's videos and shorts out there. Hello there. Lego for the first time ever. Where was I? Oh, sales. Yes. So January we saw sets going down to like 20-30% off. And that's not including Chaos cards, which we got a few sets at, and I'm actually eyeing up a few more, but their stock is a bit inconsistent. So you get the cheap prices with the inconsistent stock. That still seems like a win-win. With a consistent stock like Lego.com, you get people queuing up to try and buy them. Chaos cards, you just put your email down and hope you get the notification first. But there are a few. Any of them still in stock? Oh, it looks like anyone that is looking for anything on Chaos cards, they have had literally in the last 3-4 days, they've had another lot of Lego sets come in. I still haven't got my email for this. Oh dear. All right, I'm going to have to check that later. Anyway, guess what? What? Let me know. The anticipation in that chat. Yeah, 2026, Lego's getting real cheap. Does this mean that there'll be cheap Lego like retail price day one? I mean, Smiths are already reducing Lego sets. They must be getting them at a real good deal because a lot of their £9 sets go down. Let's check. We have the Taxi. I think that's a £13 set. Should be doing this so that you can all see this. Let's bring it up. All right. I'll tell you what. Let me find out what it is, and in the meantime you can be admiring this pick and build box, because what is the cheap set? It's not the Taxi. There's one cheaper. Oh, is it just the sports car? They don't have that. Oh, they haven't stocked it this year. Cheapest set is, I think, the Lifeguard Beach Rescue. That came out last January. That's old, that one. Got a new monitor, so you're no longer on a screen. Got a new monitor, so you're no longer on a screen, on like a mobile device, like a big monitor. Got a big monitor, like monitor compared to a phone screen, or like projector, because I really want a projector. I would happily just like clear this and have a project. I'd just project the Lego sets on there. We wouldn't be building, we'd be designing a render of the set and just projecting it on the wall. Death Star. Boom. Yes, okay, on a laptop. I see. You got rid of the mobile screen. Hopefully that means you're seeing this in better quality. Also, I'm assuming that YouTube will funnel all chats. Is anyone watching on Shorts right now? Because if not, well, if I don't see, then chances are I might need to get up a second chat. That's what I did originally. I feel like YouTube's smart enough to funnel all chats through the one stream. I might as well check it while I'm here. also, I am looking at building the yellow taxi after revealing the Valentine's builds. Don't forget, 13th of February here on the channel. After building the Valentine's builds, how do I view the shorts? Is it like an advert to the mainstream? That's smart. I wonder if YouTube will start doing that with videos going forward, because it both links to the same stream. So I can't see the shorts one. Fair enough. I assume chats are merged. What was I? I'm really excited to get into this pick and build box. Not a pick a brick box, that's the online order. Pick and build, and you'll notice straight away it's far enough away. We're gonna forget about it by then. I've got a ton of these. They're not sand green, they're olive green. Are they? Olive green, yeah. Now look for minifigures that have, they're like the legs of the pirates from the Falcon. So, why don't we have a little look? Oh, Falcon, yeah, Millennium. Never know how to spell that word. Wait, Millen, double N? Double N, don't forget the second N. From The Force Awakens, which was my Falcon, which is my Falcon. Well, I built the Dark Falcon as well. Still need to finish parting that out. Wait, are they not the pirates? Oh, they're not Kanji Club. They're the Mandalorian Raiders. It's the Raider ATST. Yes, they're this color. And what color? Olive green. Which Lego calls, I'm trying to get their Lego colors because I know the Brick Owl colors. I came over from Bricklink colors and they're all different. Oh, olive green is olive green. That's nice to know. I didn't know there was a Modulex olive green as well. Oh, that's the channel. It's not, but that's almost the channel logo. What? Modulex stole the channel logo before the channel even. What year is this? It doesn't say. Modulex is like 90s, isn't it? Before me. Hello there, Archer. They stole the channel logo. Wait, I need to get my hands on some Modulex bricks then. If that is the channel logo, because Modulex is also the same width, height, and depth as each other. They're cubic bricks, which it must be so satisfying. Should we get a, not on stream, but should we get a Modulex set? They don't seem to do any sets. Maybe they were just sold in bags. I so need to get a Modulex set. So it looks like Brick Owl doesn't have the greatest inventory on them, but even the green ones. We build anything with just 1x1s. Go crazy with them. Yeah, none in the UK though, not available in the United Kingdom. The reason I have Brick Owl up is because I was going to check their value on Brick Owl, but I've been having a little look at a lot of Lego pieces that are on Lego, that are sold through Lego. Do I need to sign up to use bricks and pieces? Yeah, bricks. Pick a brick. Doesn't exist anymore because they've switched it to bricks and pieces, because they don't just sell bricks, which kind of makes sense. But then it's like Build a Mini wouldn't be Build a Mini because they're not just mini figures, they're mini animals. Are they all mini? Yeah, that's all right then. Don't need to change. Maybe that's why they changed from Build a Mini figure, which is how I always remember it being advertised, to Build a Mini. Maybe it's because they're not just mini figures, they're mini animals, they're mini, you get a whole range of things. Oh, now it makes sense. But the reason I have this up, Pick a Brick, is because we're having a little look, trying to find the IDs so that we can value them, and then taking note. I don't have that up. let's create a new page here. Hopefully, with my drink on camera, I'll remember it. But we all know that's definitely not going to happen. So I should be able to make note of how many of each brick I have, the value on Lego, which for newer parts, some of these is cheaper than Brick Out. I'm surprised to say. You just need to make up that delivery. So on my account, I do have I have a bunch of like legs in my basket and a few space pieces. I've removed them for now, but I might add them back. That'll be quite nice. And to help find IDs as we talk and chill, audio sounds great. Oh yes, my new, which way is this got to be? My new microphone arrived. I'm no longer borrowing my partner's, so hopefully the audio is top notch. I am taking nothing less than top notch audio today. Oh, it's going to be so much easier to edit. Let's try not to burn a hole in my desk. Hold on. Oh, is that light coming from over there? That's all right. As long as it's not some... Oh, the sun went down ages ago. I'm going to try and find the IDs on the bricks. I know I could search it. This is a masonry brick. It's just fun. Oh, wow. This is... Even with as big as this is... Look at that. See if I can... Where's the focal point? Why is it not doing it to the camera? It kind of is there. But the further... I guess because I have to go further back. This is massive. But what does it say? I can see there's a number just by the side of the stud. Alright, I might have to... This one I know though. This one I can search. That's not what I'm worried about. We'll be here all day otherwise. This is a masonry brick. And let me just put masonry. Wait, it's not masonry? Mason, a brick mason. Masonry? It's not. Is it a patterned brick, isn't it? Got to stop putting brick, otherwise it brings up all the bricks. It's not patterned. Can we search by color? That's handy. Okay. This brick came in a recent creator set, which I think is why... Right, this is why we have this up. It's on the pick a brick, embossed. Is that what they call it? Do they call it an embossed brick? No, there's a word. Profile brick. That's what it's called. It's called a profile brick in olive green, which is 12 pence. That's not bad. It's called a profile brick. Single groove? Single groove? Profile brick 1x2. Single groove? There we go. That is single groove, yeah. That makes sense. And that's 12 pence. But how many do we have? I've also been reading through January. Managed to read through the entire first book of Thrawn I can never pronounce that word. I can't spell it either. Ascendancy. Thrawn Ascendancy. It's all about the Chiss Ascendancy before Thrawn meets with the Empire. Before Thrawn's time. And I realized I saw a post on Reddit or something of someone drawing some of the characters from it. And I realized at that moment, every single Chiss I picture in Imperial uniform. And I never realized it. Up until that point, I never realized that I'm just picturing other Chiss that look like Imperial Thrawn, not even with their own uniform, which they clearly have. They're clearly not wearing Imperial robes and Imperial tunics. They've very much got their own style, their own culture. but I just can't not picture Imperial, especially when it comes to Thrawn. I just picture, especially the comic with Eli Vanto when they first meet. That's what I picture, not just white, but like a lot of the greys and Imperial costumes, basically, which makes no sense because they're way out. They probably don't even have the same materials. What is Thrawn Chaos? Chaos Rising is it's a trilogy. So there are, how many Thrawn books are there now? There are the like Legends Thrawn trilogy, and then there's a Thrawn duology, and then there's the Modern Thrawn trilogy, which came out like 2015. The first Thrawn book was 35 years ago. This year. Wow, Thrawn is 35 years old. Looking good, I must say. And that was Heir to the Empire. I got that book, but then I started, literally in 2015, I got into Star Wars books. Heir to the Empire was one of the books I got straight away, but I had just read Aftermath, and I was interested in like Tarkin, and then we got, what was Catalyst, which was leading up to Rogue One, and I never got round to reading Heir to the Empire. Anyway, Thrawn Chaos Rising, which I never answered your question. You're used to that by now. Thrawn Chaos Rising is book 1 of the prequel trilogy. So it's set, it must be set around the time of the Republic. It must be. Because, wait, but saying that, I'm trying to think when, with the events of Thrawn, even the flashback events, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, even the flashback events must be set after this trilogy. They're all good books. Timothy Zahn wrote, what did he write other than Thrawn? Timothy Zahn, great writer. I got so excited in Chaos Rising. I thought I spot a spelling mistake. Turns out I just skipped there was an A that I skipped out or something like that. So, you know, all the editors that go through. But he wrote the original books and the newer ones. And knows Thrawn inside out. It would be like Filoni being involved with an Ahsoka project, like Ahsoka Season 2. It just goes without saying. Thrawn's popped up in a load of books outside the trilogies as well. I know there's a Mara Jade focused book that isn't the Thrawn trilogy that he features quite heavily in. So I've got that one to read as well. What was it though that Timothy Zahn, maybe he didn't write it. Maybe Timothy Zahn helped out on it. But there was a book sort of 2015 era before he got back into Thrawn, or as he was getting back into Thrawn. Maybe he co-wrote it or something like that. I can't. Or did they give him a chapter in from a certain point of view? Olive Green is the soldiers from Toy Story. I think Olive Green is the new ones. The micro ones. The old ones were like bright green. Oh, why aren't they popping up for Soldier? Maybe Toy Story Soldier? No, it's Winter Soldier. Gungan Soldier. Ninja Turtle Foot Soldier. They're not showing up. Yeah, I think the new ones are this green. They're either this green or like a sand. I don't think they're sand green. That sounds right. Author of the Black Collar trilogy and the Cobra series. Maybe I never read the book. Maybe it was the Cobra series I've heard of. And I know people that like Thrawn like a lot of his other work. Maybe it was that. Thrawn's canon trilogy came out 2017 and 2017, 18, 19. And Ascendancy, all 3 books were written in a year, 2020 to 21. Wow, considering how good the first book is, and it sets it up, you can kind of tell they were written off the back of each other. I think 2017 to 2021, that's not even 5 years. I think Timothy Zahn had ideas for Thrawn. Most writers do. They'll build something, for instance, when I have a Lego set, and then I'll instantly have ideas on what to do next. It'd be like me revisiting a mock. From the UK, yes, I am. Hello there, Lucasio. Travel recommendations out there. Is in anywhere to go? Lego store, London. That's a good visit. I need to get up to the Manchester one as well. Oh, Zelda. 6 hours into it. Well, you can get a few more hours with this stream up in the background, I'm sure. Yeah, I highly recommend the Thrawn book. So Chaos Rising, we're getting there, is book 1 of 3 of a prequel series. Oh, look. Some of these are lined up. True Lake District is very nice. It's away from any like busy towns and that. A lot of mountains. If you love a walk, I highly recommend. Maybe I can get you to go to the Manchester store instead, in place of me. Not to pick up anything in particular, you know, just to pay it a visit, buy yourself sank. Not even funded by the channel, just an excuse. Oh yeah, I was told to go to the Lego store. Guess if I'm being made to. There's 3 around Manchester. I know there was a second one opening up pretty close that people were interested because around the East Coast there's not a lot of Lego stores. I don't think around many coasts there are. But maybe I'll have to hit them all up to like a pub crawl, but it's a Lego store crawl in Manchester. Chaos Rising is the first of the prequel books. Chaos Rising, I think the Ascendancy trilogy, because Chaos Rising as itself works as its own story. It builds into the second one. It leaves you on a cliffhanger, but I think that would work. Like your mind can do a lot of the wandering afterwards. I assume the second one's going to be about the reveal at the end. I'm not going to spoil it. And then the third one might be it might be very Star Warsy, with like the first one introducing everyone, and then the second one is like, oh no, this isn't going well, and the third one is we got away with it. Oh. And Arundel, Trafford Centre, and the newest is Trafford Centre normal Lego. Oh, because there's the Discovery Centre. Aha. I've heard good things about the Manchester Discovery Centre, and I don't know if it's because of how good it is or because they allow adults in and most of the rest of the world doesn't. How many do we have? 30? We see what we're rolling with. Wow. These are normally quite a pricey piece, and I only filled it up not even half the box with these bricks. But these parts might be cheaper to buy online. Let me just make sure I've worked that out correctly. Oh, no, I haven't worked this out correctly at all. They're 30 stacks of 6. Aha. Not cheaper to buy online. Wow. Just these parts in front of me is worth £21 60p. Wow. A 30-ish minute bus ride. Oh, that's nothing. That's cool then. You could definitely do them in a day. It would be a struggle dependent on, like, for the first time, it might be better to do one, especially with the travel there and back, probably to stay the night or go up there for like West Ham away at Old Trafford before they get the new stadium. Quick. I don't want to sit in a tent and watch them. I want to sit in Old Trafford. Maybe go up there for a concert. I don't know about the price. We're looking at olive green. Any cheaper than 12 pence? Even 5 pence, I don't think. Let's see, 5 pence. What do you mean error? Oh, yeah, 5 pence is £9. Even on Brickout, it's not cheapest. And that's just UK. You'd really have the world open for this. 4.1 pence. 0.1 pence is important when you're buying 1,161. This is 180 of the sand green bricks, and I calculated that this is enough bricks. Where is it? Oh wait, it might not be. Yeah, it might not be these bricks. It's enough bricks to build the haunted mansion. What was that? The 3-in-1. This haunted mansion. That was sand green. That's why I went with the dark shade of green, because it matches up to the interior. But sand green's probably more expensive then. Maybe there isn't any 1x2s in the set. I thought there was, and I calculated. I went through and like replaced all of these with the olive green bricks. So that's going to be a fun build in October. Might have to do it up for like Star Wars or something. That's going to look so much better in olive green, in this like muddier green. I think sand green works because that's the old haunted mansion that Lego did, the one that's at the Lego parks. What's it called? Haunted house? Oh, haunted mouse? Haunted. This one's sand green. Yes, olive green's a better color. Do we know when olive green originated? Do they have that sort of data on Brickout? The train's like half the speed, but like 10 times the price probably. I don't know what buses are like in Manchester, but there and back's probably not going to be too cheap. I'd rather have another Spider-Man 3 set than the pile of bricks. That's fair, but if you could add this pile of bricks into a Spider-Man 3 set, I've got so many of those tan bricks. I say so many. I don't feel like I do. I feel like I have so many tan bricks because of the Mos Eisley. I like Mos Eisley. It's really done well to do that. First available. What's the very first piece? So we don't want the arm. We want just a standard brick. I assume they came out pretty quickly afterwards. Wait, 1954. This was like one of the first colours. Olive green minifigure head. 1975. But in what? In what? Was this just tested? Where do we get the images? Come on. Again, matching arms, but in what? They were never released. Were these just like snuck from a factory somewhere? Okay, Bionicle. Now we're getting somewhere. But that's like 90s, 2000s. And finally, it's in a set. 2012. Olive green is like 14 years old. Oh. I should have a few of these. It comes in 97 sets. Chima and The Hobbit. I guess The Hobbit was first. Chima made use of sand green for the crocodiles, didn't it? All that sand green. Oh, nice bright green. I want to see more lime. I quite like lime. I've been looking at a few Lego sets with lime bricks and lime parts in, and especially lime minifigures. I didn't realize how many I had. Oh, and Jabba the Hutt, Legolas goes on from there. Oh, only a £5 on the train ain't bad then, especially for half the price. Yeah, you just tap in and go. That's the nice thing about everything being contactless. You can just tap and go places. You don't always have to buy a ticket, because sometimes you'll buy a ticket and something will happen, you can no longer go, and other times you'll want to get somewhere but you won't have bought a ticket. I understand if it's busy, they might not be able to like let you on, or you might not be able to get on the train, but even if you have a ticket, I don't think that's going to change much. This is a brick wall. No, 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 no. That was going to be so satisfying. And I lifted it and placed it on top with no problem. So close to satisfying. Oh, I've gone one too wide there. This is a brick of bricks. I don't have any space in my drawer for these, so I might keep these in the box and just put those away till Halloween. We've got so many other pieces. Oh yeah, look what was on the wall with the masonry bricks. I never usually see these bricks on the wall. Sometimes they've had grey ones, but they're the ones with the patterns on both sides. Again, let me just flip them around the same way. No space for these in the drawers, but these are going to go straight on the Minecraft display. I want to upgrade the haystacks because we use plates and I like them because they have the red on them. But I could always get a little bit of paint in there and just paint one thinner red stripe. What does Minecraft hay look like? I was also looking at the games. I can't believe, by the way, I cannot believe I forgot to buy superheroes. Can't believe it. Need to buy a ticket because the tap-in charges you so much more. I wonder if I could use my rail card on that as well. Yeah, I suppose that's a problem. With rail card, you do still have to buy a ticket. Oh yeah, sometimes you can show it there, but that's just too complicated. And then if someone says, "Oh no, we don't do that," they have the right to refuse. I can't force them to accept it. Oh, it can be annoying. Yeah, look, this is a hay bale. It's only got that thin red line, so I'd just paint a little thin red strip on the top if I need to. I might even do it on the opposite side, just thin little red bit up there, or I'll just leave it. Have we seen hay? Yeah, this is kind of what I was doing before. I mean, we did have another red bit in the top there. I like this brick. Could add on top or below, depending on the position, just a red plate and a yellow jumper. That would work, because that would keep the hay in place. And then we'd have at least one strap over it. And then you've got the pattern. Because the top isn't always perfect. Hardest part would be the hay bale on the side. But I assume in modern Minecraft, you probably couldn't place it on the, or it'd be hard to place it on the side. Unless you were rolling it around. No problem. Thanks for hanging, Thorsten. Let's see. What are these? These are modified. Yeah, I was looking at the next Lego game to play. We never finished Lord of the Rings, so I kind of want to do that. And there's rumors of a Lord of the Rings set in April. So we are... Anyone remember where we got to in Lord of the Rings? Because my computer struggled to run it. But turns out, it didn't struggle. It didn't struggle. I weren't running the game properly, I don't think. We sorted that out with Star Wars, so it should be a lot smoother now. We should be able to run it. Or was it? Was it No, it was Lord of the Rings, because we went to the den. I might play Lord of the Rings in April, and then we still need to complete Star Wars on here, because I think I completed the story, but that was before I started streaming them. What am I looking at? This is barely Lego. I got this face from one of the old boxes. Oh, one in the 90s. Oh, I remember these buckets though. I remember having like a yellow one that came out a bit after this. Wow. The golden top. Yeah, it was one of like these tubs. I don't have the chicken head. Maybe it was one of these. buckets, but it just came with that character. It was way before 2007. Why did I recognize this all too well? That Snow. I remember playing with that Snow. This might have been 2007. I was watching Clone Wars. The Clone Wars movie had come out at this point, I think. Really? Or is this Lego sets make and create? Like a whole theme. I kind of remember that one though. I think this was the set. Oh, wow, I got even Star Wars sets, I think. Oh no, my first Star Wars set was the Clone Walker, wasn't it? 2008. And that isn't like a reuse. Oh, so that character showed up before. Yeah, definitely don't have the chicken or the dog. Oh no, I was gonna say it could have been that one. No, this is way too early now. Was it that one in 2007? Ah, so this was the character I had to, I guess, for the clone troopers to attack. This was my other character. Yeah, that's now in the house as well. I remember getting a few plates. I don't think this came with plates, but I had a few other Lego sets, and I had plates, and I'd just create like this interior and all sorts of bits for the house. Wow, 2007. Yeah, it definitely didn't have a black roof when I built it. I had to use so many different random colors. 75 parts. And I guarantee you, I still have every single one of these today. They're all in my collection, especially, actually I've ordered a few more of these just because they're cheaper than your average 2x2. People have a lot more of those. And yeah. Red slope brick 2x4x2 curved with boy with freckles. Okay. Boy? Boy is in thing that floats in water? A random expression? Or did they gender ahead? Lego, just making sure that, you know, if you were a girl, this is not a girl. You cannot play with this because Lego didn't accept adults. That's boy, not man. That's boy. And it's not a girl. Lego. Oh, sometimes they'll do things and it's hard to come to their aid, honestly. I'm so happy that Lego have moved past it. Was there any other, like, older figure or... Oh, there you go. You get female and male, boy and was that the default? You got baby. Really anti-girl back in the 90s, weren't they? All right, 92. This might have come a few years earlier. No, same time. Why is this just default? Also very similar. Oh no, not that similar hair. We have gone so far from hay. What was the part we were even looking for? I might want to make note of that actually. Make note of that set number 6161. Modified. We're doing first available. Whoops. Now I see the issue. I was hoping with Chaos Rising, I was hoping to read the second book this month. We're almost a week in and I haven't read anything. And next week's gonna be decently busy. Not so much the week after, I guess, but that gives me like 2 weeks to read a book that it took me a month. And one of those days, I probably spent like 3 hours reading-ish. 3 hours reading it. I'm going to have to set aside a day for it. I don't know how long it would take me to read one of the Thrawn books, but I feel like it'd take me more than a day. I'd get so distracted if I sat there for 1 day reading. 13 pence, hey! Another cheap one. We don't know how many bricks. 6, oh, 30. 30, which would typically do 15 blocks of hay. That is if you're doubling each of them. What we did with our hay, though, in the Minecraft, maybe the Minecraft world needs an update. Maybe I'll hold back on updating the hay so that I can update it a bit more. Or I add the hay straight away and just do an update video down the road. Because there's so many new mobs and so many new Minecraft things. That leads me back to what I was going to say, though, with these 30 blocks. 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. No, because there's 6. Yes, 30. I'm losing it. Yeah, what I was going to do with these 30 was the hay. Oh, Minecraft. So, Lord of the Rings in April, Star Wars in May. We could start another Lego game. I'm trying to think of the other Lego games I have, though. I don't have any of the Marvel ones. I'm going to have to keep an eye out. I can't believe not only did I miss out on the season pass for Batman 3, so we're going to have to come back and revisit those. I also missed out on superheroes. So at least we know this time next year we can come back, revisit it, and hopefully get the new Batman game on like 90% off or whatever it will be. But I cannot believe I missed it. I said it. I said it the day before, and I said it on the Sunday, and then it wasn't until, so the deal was running Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Tuesday morning, it was like I was up editing a video. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning. It dawns on me, I should probably buy that. And I was a bit hopeful, actually. I did have a little look and was hoping that the deal would run a few hours over. Sometimes it doesn't refresh until like, normally it's 15 minutes over or something. But yeah, it wasn't until, and I'm pretty sure it's not now. Maybe I'll check it. Let's see if there should be a Lego game page, shouldn't there? There is a Lego game page. Nice. There's a few sales, but none that I'm looking for. Harry Potter collection. How many games is there? Hogwarts Dark Arts Pack. Oh, because it's Hogwarts Legacy. And, well, I already have that. I think I already have Lego Harry Potter as well. I'm pretty sure I bought that. I don't remember. I don't think I completed it back in the day. I don't remember playing through it. That's 80% off. Part of a special promotion. I think there's better deals around September for the Harry Potter games. We got most of these games are always 80%. It's annoying they don't tell you which ones you have when you're in the store. Unless I don't have them on here. We got Lord of the Rings we can play through. We've done Star Wars. Oh yeah, there's superheroes for Marvel. City Undercover. There's a few of the other Lego games. Horizon. I like the idea of playing through that. Lego movie games. 2K Drive. Have to wait until that's on a sale. That's like a Mario Kart. They're taking over all the Mario games. Mario Kart, Mario Party, Mario and Sonic Olympic Winter Games. They're probably going to come out with a Winter Games that's on right now. Well, right now, no. Would be on. It was on earlier today. We got Builder's Journey as well. I quite like those games. They're quite chill. The Lego Games Bundle. Oh, that's only the Lego movie and the recent Batman game. That's not a bundle. Is there an Ultimate Bundle? Similar thing to, look, what they do with Star Wars is they pack all the games in, and I actually picked that up for, must have been about 60 quid years ago. What had just come out? They'd remastered something. Let's see if it's updated. Getting a bit distracted from the task, don't worry, we'll veer back. It included pretty much everything. It wasn't Survivor. It must have included Fallen Order, though. It must have, unless it doesn't include those big games. Can't find the list now. Maybe there's so many that got rid of it, because I know a lot of the newer games, they're charging like 20 quid for the Racers, not the new Racers game, the remaster of the old one. And they did the same with, oh, what did they do? Did they do it to Bounty Hunter? And they were charging like 20 quid for a game that's 5 quid. And already on Steam. I've played through Bounty Hunter. Oh, wait, was that Steam? It might not have been Steam. Come to think of it. I think that might have been... It wasn't Epic. Did EA have... Was that one of the games... No, that must have been Steam. Or was that one of the games that you got through like another streaming service or a multi-million-dollar delivery system? Or by combining the two? If you know, you know. One of those things. I'm not going to get into that. Yeah, there's loads. A lot of these are DLCs for games, I'll admit. Like the Lego games or the pinball. But I haven't played through so many Star Wars games. Maybe we don't even play Lego Star Wars, because Lego Star Wars we've played a lot and chances are we've completed it. Maybe we go through the smaller games in May. And that's what I was getting to. So we're Batman Sunday. I don't think I'll stream tomorrow. I really want to crack down on this next video. Nothing to do with the pick a brick. This is purely just a time to sit, chill on stream, and count how many plates I've stacked together. Honestly, worth every second, worth every penny. What I might do is whack out the big guns. Whack out... Oh no! No, my hairband! Whack out the big guns. Get the triple brick separator. Look at that. Glued 3 of them together. And I do kind of recommend it unless you've got one of the art sets. Should I be popping these off? Do I have a Ziploc bag? That will give me the answer. Do I have a Ziploc bag? Oh yes, I got a pile of them. Wait, these are all tiny. Oh, there's a big one. A lot of them were tiny though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And now I know how tall the other stacks are, because I made sure they were all 6 bricks tall so that they could fit in the box. And it turns out 6 bricks tall is 1 plate too thick. If you've got a used box, it will fit. And I'm tempted to do that, start bringing used boxes, because I'm running out of space for all these Lego boxes. But when they're giving you free boxes and that means free storage, it's tempting. I've got a whole collection of little bags as well. You know what, it should be embarrassing, but I actually really like the collection I've got. This is just from the last year of going to Lego stores. And I've flat packed all at 1, 2, 3. There's so many bags here. And I've just got them like a fan. I can concertina them out and just keep multiplying them. So I try and condense them, just hide them away. You know, no one knows they're there. Next time you watch a video, keep an eye out for the bags. And there's a big one as well just below it. Keep an eye out for the bags just tucked out here. And if I ever want to give a Lego themed gift, there you go. I've got a ton of gift bags for it. I was using them as well down here to hold little bits. I've had to sort all of that out because this is just purely Lego sets. I've got so many sets that I want to get around to building. And we'll get there. We will get there. But it will take its time. Yeah, speaking of getting there, I'll get around to saying what I was going to say about games in a second. So, Batman 2 this month, Batman 3 next month. And then the new Batman game's out. I have no interest in playing it for a year. I don't even have an interest picking it up Black Friday because I know after Black Friday it will still get cheaper. Which, it demotivates me picking up these new Lego games if they're just going to be cheaper the next year. Because, especially Batman, it'd be different if it was Star Wars. I don't think Batman's worth that much to me. No offense, Batman. I got a Batman up there, I got a Batman down there, I think there's a Batman down there. Where's my... Oh, I got a few Batman figures back there. Actually, I've got too many Batmen. I'm trying to make suits out of them. And there's only... You can make the electric suit out of the black suit. And that's about it. Maybe a few others with accessories, but I'm trying not to rely on those too much. What else do we have? So that was 18. We didn't even find out the price of these. 1x5 should be easy enough to search. Dark blue. Earth blue. Is that dark blue? Earth blue. Hello there, Edward. Is earth blue? Yeah, dark blue. If dark blue is earth blue, does that mean like dark green and dark red? Dark red is new dark red. Oh yeah, Lego have this thing. Let's get the oh yeah, I didn't make note of the old one. I don't remember what that was. And this is 18 of them. Wasn't it? Yeah, 6 times 3. Well, that's £2.50 worth just in this bag here. £2.50 worth of these plates. Like a CMF of plates. What was the old piece called though? Profile brick. I need to copy that across. I'm not going to remember the name of that. Right, there we go. I like the way it's all capitals as well. Profile brick. Plate. Same as the masonry brick. They're all profile bricks. How many more profile bricks? Oh, you know what? I forget this piece exists. This is great for styling off engines, and especially in Star Wars with their engine. Single groove. Groove. It has to be single groove. But there's no groove. Unless, like, single groove, and then the other side of this is multiple grooves. Oh, multiple grooves. I am still full up from dinner. Whew. So, yes, games. Let's not. I'm backing up from the desk. Oh, by the way, yeah. No. Stop it. No, stop it. So with games, I'm staring. With games, Batman 2 this month, February. March, Batman 3, Lego Batman 3. I do want to work in the Arkham games. Maybe we'll do that at the end of the year. And Harry Potter. I haven't played much Hogwarts Legacy. Let me know if you'd be interested in that on stream. But I'm thinking for March I want to be building a lot. So I don't want to game Batman. I'm getting ideas to build from Batman. By the way, I'm looking at the stream chat instead of the camera. I find it weird when people stare into the camera too much, so I try to not maintain eye contact with it. That would have creeped me out right there. I'm thinking for March, because we're building so much, I don't want to get any ideas from a game. So, you know, Lord of the Rings, I do want to build Sauron. There is Helm's Deep that has been teased now from Lego over on notlego.com, that's for sure. And I don't even think they're posting their trailers on YouTube. I might be wrong. I'm going to fact check that. So Minecraft in March. That's the perfect game. That gives me a month to beat the game, and that entails the Ender Dragon. We're not trying to do too many crazy things, or build the Death Star like we did last time. That was fun building the Death Star though. Lego have a YouTube account. It's nice when I search for Lego on my account. I am one of the top. I am the stream that pops up. There is my stream, and then there's a few like popular videos that it wants me to see. If only that worked for everyone. Let's filter by channel, but I feel like many people put Lego in the... Oh no. Lego is the top. Are there any Lego channels? Well, there's one. Oh, two. Wait, this is the Lego group. The difference between the Lego group and Lego. Not many people have Lego in their name though that show up. Lego, the official Lego YouTube channel where everything is awesome, versus the Lego group, behind the scenes look at everything they're doing. Botanical Rose and Rose? Is that the person in the video? I don't know. Pros. Lego Play Pavilion! This is where they announced the Play Pavilion! Well, no, this is a behind the scenes. Oh, this is when they took it down, wasn't it? Yeah, it was up over Christmas. It was soggy over Christmas. I wanted to go there, and I was up London for a day when the pavilion... If you don't know what the pavilion is, it was out the back of the palace in London, and it was like this kids' play arena, but it was built out of Lego, and I really wanted to have a look. Didn't end up going, so I only saw it in images. They also revealed the Minecraft sets here. Oh, okay. Interesting, yeah. So Lego Group is more of like a extra little bit, but nothing on the actual Lego account. They're posting like 2-3 videos a day, every couple of days. The inconsistency got real fast. And none of it announcing anything. They had the 15th anniversary of Ninjago's song the same day as the Mall trailer, and they've got a few like compilations of Dreams. 440 minutes of the entire season 3 of Dreams. When's season 4 though? Same with Ninjago. Season 4 of Dragons Rising. I fear that I might be done. We might be done with our watch along. We just finished season 9, and wow, season 8 was good. But season 9, like they're building up to something crazy for season 10. Only a short season. And then we're on to the next era. And then 4 seasons away from Dragons Rising. So we've got what, 8 seasons? 8 seasons including 10, which is like at best half a season. I feel like we'll probably get there before season 4 because there hasn't been a trailer. They teased it this week. They teased season 4 this week. I think it's probably coming out around April time, and I don't know why. I just have a weird feeling about it. No new sets on the Lego channel. Interesting. So yeah, let me know. Minecraft in March? No, April. Oh wait, have I worked that out right? February Batman 2, March Batman 3, April we said Lord of the Rings. Unless we finish Batman early. Because we do have one more week. I think we can finish the storyline of Batman this week, but it would be nice to collect all the bricks. We've got like the mini kit detector, we've got the red brick detector. We should be able to make short work of it over the next 3 weeks. But Lego Batman 3, or do we play that in April instead? How many months in a year? We got May, clearly a Star Wars month, gonna have to play through that. But then I feel like May, June, July, August are all very heavy Star Wars months. That's when people are interested most. Do we have a second games night? Do we just stream games 7 days a week? You know, forget about Lego. Lego's expensive, games are fun. We just double down. No, let's not do that. Let's get the next piece out. 18 of these 1x3s. Let me just bring all the Ziploc bags over. Oh wow, that's a long one. Any more decently sized ones though? 1, 2. Well, we do have a few different parts in there. Maybe we'll get away with a few of the smaller bags. How many parts? Some of these must already have bags as well. I know these 1x3s, I have a ton of them. They're in with my 1x2s. So I have mixed them up. And these are Only 1x3s? Plates. Rounded, but I don't think Lego used the term rounded. Ooh, open box. One box. Oh, that's it. This brick. Does anyone recognise this brick? Oh, I've just bought a bunch of these. 30 pence. How much did I pay for them? Because I feel like it was around that. But I see my orders. Order history. Was it this one? 36 pence. What? That's an extra 20%. I've been ripped off. I really wasn't ripped off. It's the same store that I got all the Ninjago figures from, all the ones from the movie. And they worked out, what did they work out? Like £2 a piece, including the CMFs, which the most expensive minifigure was £4, and that was for the General. No, there was £4.50 for Krusty, the crab helmet. But they still work out at like £2 something big. So I got a really good deal on those. Always the case, the good brick prices have bad minifigure selections, and the good minifigure prices have bad brick selections. Not bad, just not as good. 1x3 rounded, number 1. What about number 2? 1x3, that's a 1x2. What about 1x3 rounded number 2s? Is that number 1 is when you consume it, and then if you eat a load of these, you'll have a plate 1x3 rounded number 2. It was a poo joke. Lego made a poo joke. Sorry if you're eating whilst watching this. Lego made a poo joke. Of course they did. At least I can double speed it. Oh no, this is going to be awkward. Let me just verify that we do have 18. Don't want to lie on camera. Poop emojis in the chat. 7, 8. I feel like we could take down Minecraft in a month. 3. We could do see, I don't want to stream too much Batman, because it does get to a point where I'm just running around completing the game, which is fun, but it's not fun if we do it every month. So I don't think we have time to finish Batman 3 in February. I think we keep on with the Batman games, because I'm really enjoying playing through them. Haven't played through the second or third one. This is the first time. And I'll get the other parts for that. What? How much is the black one? 12. 12 pence. Been there, done that. Pretty much the same as the other two. We've had 12, 13, 14, and 12. £2.16. Bearing in mind, this box right here has gone up to £9. £9. I still have my cup here that says reuse this cup and save 75p. Lego need to bring that back, because I get this is cardboard and it's recyclable pretty much everywhere around the world, but you know, if when I'm at the Lego store, I always plan my visits, so I would be able to bring one of these boxes to refill, even if it just saved 75p. You think it's a handful of insider points I'm not getting back on it as well. Most people still wouldn't reuse their box. I kind of regret reusing my cup. I reused it so many times and saved so many 75p's. I think this is like my third sticker, just where I'd reuse it so much that it would start peeling off. And that's crazy, the fact I went through so many stickers on the same cup. Now I'd probably just keep the stickers. I'd keep the stickers and I use the brick separator. Oh, I have a smaller one that might be easier to manage. There's a little hole in the corners of these that makes them real simple for popping off. A little speed run. Look at that, 18 done in. Okay, maybe not speed run. Oh yeah. All right. Sometimes you do just need the old brick separator method. Maybe this would be the easier thing to do anyway. I think this is going quicker. This is just verify that it's 26. No, wait, 26, 36. 36 indeed. Anyone want to hazard a guess at what this is called? We know Lego do rounded parts, and I have a bag for these. I have a tiny bag of these. Just rounded plates in general. I wanted to pick up some of the 3x3s. Because they're really handy for some of the diorama bases. But the Lego store had no 3x3 rounded corner plates. Well, no, it did. It had the filled in ones. It had the filled in ones in purple, but none of the corner plates. Just the regular rounded plates. And I know for a fact that like 2 days before they had them, and they had a decent number of them, but someone must have just needed a lot of them. I bet it's one of these brick house stores that has thousands of them. Oh, this is a mixed bag. These are the ones. These are the plates that I wanted in black. And they had none of them. I shouldn't clip these together because they're dark red, even though they're fairly new. This is just random round pieces. Ninjago spinners. A nice corner of the roof, which came in the Create a Flamingo. It's an extra piece when you build the axolotl. So there we go. We'll combine these. Don't mind me mixing of colours here. Although I should be parting these out on the tray so I can just pour them. There we go. And there we go. Maybe once we finish with Batman 2. And again, I would like to complete them. What I could do, perhaps once we complete the game, and once we play through the story, I could do a few member streams, just catching the extra studs, and they'd just be after the regular streams, because we have been streaming early. Nice little bonus stream for everyone supporting the channel, going an extra bit. And we got the name down. This one. I don't like the idea of streaming to members. I feel like everyone wants to see that. Corner or rounded? Rounded corner. Because it's 2x2 corner, but it's rounded. This just showing me every rounded piece, every corner piece, every 2x2, every... Oh, the barrels are 2x2. That's a corner. Any parts that don't fit. These are all 2x2s. So, rounded corner, 2x2. What if we add 1x1 for the recessed piece? Maybe you can sort my newest as well. Number 1000. New round plate. Silver ink. I think that's gunmetal. Oh, these spheres as well. They come in light nougat. I still think tan would be a better colour for Buzz Droids. Oh, that would be a good piece to get as well. Especially in white. In white you can recolour it. Harder to do in black. Not impossible. Yeah, I don't think we're finding this piece by scrolling Lego. If I put rounded corner, bang, second piece. And then we just copy the number across. Or if you know a set that the piece comes in, you can find out quite easily that way as well. And this is in black, which is 14 pence. compared to UK. 4p. Oh wait, we're not looking in black. That's 7, but we got more than 19. We got 36. We got 36 in black, and this piece does seem to be cheaper. I wonder if the other element, the 3x3 round corner, is a similar price. Let's go for 36 as well. We want a store that has a load of them. All right, 7p. Any of you that want that, go grab it. we'll ignore the first one because, you know, that's one lot of 36. We'll go with the second one, 7.2p. That's actually pretty good. That is pretty good. Minimum lot average of 13p. You have to order 2. Have to order 2. Oh. Why 13p? Do people actually just order one piece? Is that something that happens? Well, I mean, Lego sell one-piece sets, so that makes sense. With cutout. 14 pins. Didn't want to do that. No. 14. And I don't know why I was tracking the colors. I feel like the colors of these don't matter as much. Especially some of the other parts that come in either so many colors or so little colors. Either way it swings, it's going to be about the same. And then... Oh, wow. Hold on. I got twice as many. Oh, this is lovely. I thought I stacked 2 up. It must have fell when I got out the pattern bricks, the profile bricks with the masonry tiles. The masonry pattern must have fallen out. That's great. When you uncover a whole stash of Lego, it's like finding a Lego set I don't remember purchasing, but being able to then build it. That's fun. That is good. Wow. And then I got plenty of 1x3s. The first 1x3 I got was like 5 of them in white from Zane's Polybag 2 years ago, just over 2 years ago. And since then, they've been popping up in a few places. Making sure I pierce the hole of that before we continue. On what piece do we do next? Yeah, I forget how many parts I packed. I got to the end and there were 5 parts that I wanted. The masonry bricks were a very pleasant surprise. I was not expecting those. I went in wanting these 1x3s, these corner pieces, possibly the 1x5s, but I hadn't decided on them. Is this... I haven't had any minifigures. Yeah, I've been cheated out. I've been cheated out. This hairpiece is worth at least 2 slopes. What the hell, Lego? What? I know sometimes people will be like, oh yeah, minifigure part, but no, it's a hairpiece. Look, 4 slopes. I could have got 4 more slopes instead of this hairpiece. I mean, it's a decent hairpiece. How's it look? Let me get a minifigure. Who should I get? I'll tell you what, we'll use it on Cole. Well, you know what? I don't know if I have this. I might have it on a regular city figure. It's not a bad hairpiece, but I would have taken 4 slopes. If I wanted a hairpiece, I'd just go to my hairpiece drawer. What hairpiece even is this? I'm just gonna have to search for wig now until I can find it. Has anyone else had that happen? I've had it happen with accessories. Like there'll be a like one. I mean, envelopes and bones have been on the wall, but I've had it with like a fish. I've had a fish in the PAB box before, or I've seen a fish. I don't think I picked it up. Might have shown that off in a video. That might have been in the Lego store, but I've never actually had like a hairpiece or a part of a minifigure in a PAB box. That just goes to show I should be checking it, because who knows what I've got in this box. There's no minifigure to come with it, is there? No, it seems that it's just the hairpiece. What hairpiece is this? It's a black hairpiece. the Lego hairpiece. It's a minifigure part, not accessory. It's a hair, and it's just regular black. Doesn't have any swooshes. It like goes over and down the side. I don't know any character that would use this hairpiece, which is probably going to surprise me because I'm going to search it up and it's going to be on like a Star Wars figure, a Ninjago figure, and everything else. What if Lego don't make this? Is this even a Lego piece? I should check, shouldn't I? Oh yeah, it is. It's got the Lego... Oh, it's upside down. It's got the Lego logo. Oh, what's that number? Maybe if I hold it to the... There's a little magnifying there. This regular one is 2 times a decent distance, though it can fill the lens if you're far enough away. And it looks like we're trying to start a fire. Burn it! Mustafa! Burn it! Burn with me. But it's got a little one that's meant to be 8 times as big. The only problem is I can't like get light under there. Black Lego is so hard to take a look at. Oh wait, am I looking... Oh, I'm looking at the wrong number. Something dash something something. That's why I can't make it out. It's 1 dash. It's not a number. 1998 is on the top. So that would be wig... Wait, 1998. That's an older wig because... Oh no, these numbers are all over the place. 1998. Well, that's what it says on it. Oh yeah, I was going to search this as well. 1998 wig. Is that, or is it 1-02? It says at the bottom. Oh, 1988. It says on top. Whoops. That would. Although I assume 98 would also work. Is it not registered under... Wait, it doesn't come in black. Or it's not available in black. Oh, in purple. This is from Dreams. This is from Dreams. This is... What's her name? One of the more recent characters. Oh, wig number 65. We're going to need a code for that. But in black. It does have the Lego. Is this like a Miss mold? Oh, it does come in black. Zoe. Zoe's who I was thinking of. This character. The one with the cat. One with the cat. Zoe's got the cat. Mateo's got Z-Blob. I forget her name. I don't know the names of these characters. You've got the bunny. You've got the T-Rex. You got a bunch of them, but in black. Wait, did I not just open that in another tab? I think I did that right. Oh, this must be like a Build a Mini exclusive then, if it's not come up. Thank you, Owen. Hello there. This must be a Build a Mini exclusive. Well, I guess it's a good thing I've got it, but I don't know any character that looks like Zoe or anti-Zoe. And neither does Lego, because they've only given this hairpiece to Zoe. There's got to be a Star Wars character that has hair that looks like that, hasn't there? Star Wars characters with like a folded over... It's not braided or anything. Well, it kind of is like as it looks, but it's not. Oh no, it kind of is. Kind of is braided and folded. Quite an intricate hairpiece. So Lego don't have a price on this. Is this worthless? Is this invaluable? Is this worth so much that Lego are gonna send a police force of Lego policemen? Someone stole a Lego hairpiece. Well, I paid for it. I guess it's not stealing, but Feels wrong on the part. Yeah. On the pick and build. The woman from Mando with her hair down. Yeah, I can kind of see that. Fennec's hairpiece. We don't have a hairpiece for Fennec. Fennec's hairpiece. Fennec Shand uses whose hairpiece? Whose hairpiece? Yeah, instead of it going back, it's like folded over to the side. I can see that. That's a good one. Oh, Makari. That's I guess who I was thinking of. Based on the fact it hasn't been used for much else. Surprised me how cheap it is. I think this is the most expensive version of Fennec, isn't it? With the helmet off. Or is it the helmet one? Because oh, I guess the helmet came on the keyring, but the helmet had a hole in it. So the helmet's probably the most expensive part. Came in 2 sets with a helmet. Not very expensive sets. Yeah, the helmet alone is worth quite a bit. Let me grab Fennec and see what he looks like with the helmet from my Mando collab shelf. Here we go. Our Fennec Shand. And then with the hairpiece. Yeah, it's not as good, but to be fair, it's not far off. If you don't have the original hairpiece, it's a bit much, I think, at the sides, the way it swoops down. Also, Fennec's head is... Why does that look weird? I think it's just like the cheek, the scar on the cheek. Maybe I just haven't seen Fennec without the helmet on. That, especially from Bad Batch, that just looks right. I don't like Fennec with a helmet on, not the helmet off. Little exposed back there. Alright, I'll put that back in a second. I won't forget it. See if we can split these up. Might make it easier to value these out. Might not. Ooh. Rounded off parts. I think this element here I thought was the slopes. I thought was the red slopes from Vamp Speeder. I was like, oh yeah, I need some of those. But it wasn't. I needed red slopes. So I've got a load of these quarter circles. I did need them. I don't have plenty full of these after building Vamp Speeder. And we use those for like Spidey's mech. And there's another build. There's another build that used them. Might have been the Santa Claus. Used a few of those on the arms. But no slopes. No slopes. These were... Oh, look. Hey, this is the element. This is the element that I thought was on the wall. How have I gone looking for like this piece and got one of these, got a hairpiece instead of slopes? I feel like I am in need of a few slopes here, Lego. I wanted, you know what? I'd take one of these 3x3s instead of that. Found the hairpiece. Which one? Which one? how like there's stream luck and there's just finding random pieces. This is cool because this is one of the elements that I wanted. So I'm happy I've got one of these. That can go with the other 2 red ones that I have from the final duel set. No more of those, is there? Oh wait, we need to value it. We need to value it. We need to value it. And I think I've got rid of the... Oh no. We didn't value it. We didn't value it. Where did it go? Come back. Come back to me. Where are you? There we go. All right. I've got the code for it. Let's bring this up. That one piece is worth 12 pence. Worth it. That one piece is worth 12 pence. The wig, if you missed, was worth 77 pence. 1988 in black. Oh yeah, it just comes up. Did we actually stop the figures coming up? See, it doesn't come up on Brickout. But then when you search 1988, it's the only thing that shows up. But Lego don't sell it in black. Not online. I think we're just going to value it the same as the bottom. Or do we value it as like a Build-A-Mini? Do we value it at 77 pence or do we value it at 6.99? Hear me out. That's not even a hear me out. They do on Bricklink, but Bricklink no longer operates in 35 plus countries. See, I say 35. It's way more. It's at least 40. Oh, there was a master list of all the countries. Yeah, so 35 countries got removed January 31st. It's essentially just North America, Europe. Even then, it's not all of Europe, but it's North America. It's not even all of North. It's the States, Canada, and most of Europe. That's it. That is it. Where's the master list? Oh, yeah, I can't find it. Just a bunch of news articles now talking about it. Crazy because Brick Owl's got to be 35 countries. Like, that was nuts. Some of the countries that were on the list, it was all of Africa, all of Asia, a lot of Eastern Europe. Greenland was on there. Got rid of those. Also crazy with some of if you've watched members will know what I'm talking about with the whole Mexico thing. The kind of Lego no longer recognize them as North America. But they're not political. They're not political. Yeah, we don't use Bricklink around here. We use Brickout or Lego, and I'm tempted to start using Lego more than Bricklink. Brickout, both Bricklink and Brickout, because let's find a random piece. Actually, what does it recommend? What's the most popular part, best-selling part? A Lego 1x2 plate. Well, this is not going to be cheaper now, is it? Starts at 0.8 pence. But it said red. It said red. How much is that? An average of, wow, 5 pence. 5 pence for a 1x2 plate in red. Oh, wait, the other one. 7 pence. That's an extra 2 pence per plate, but you know, this is the smallest brick. When they get bigger, Lego starts really giving you a run for its money. Especially some of the like space helmets and stuff. Really good prices on there. And this is coral. I didn't click red. Come on, 7 pence to beat. Come on, Lego, you've got this. Coral. Wait, there's no red. Am I blind? Were there multiple pages there? Did I just not see multiple pages? 3 pence. Okay, yeah, this sucks. That was a bad piece. That was a bad piece. Ignore that. But some of the pieces I've been looking at, this roof tile, 14 pence. Let's see if Brickout can beat that. I know Bricklink Bricklink had both. Bricklink had a lot more stores than Brickout, so it's both cheaper and more expensive. But look at that, 122, because it's only come in a few of the bigger sets. But Lego are selling it 14 pence, no matter what color. Sometimes specific colors will be more expensive, but it seems to be 14 pence across the board, and I've been finding that with more and more pieces. Which is nice as someone that wants to have a lot more colours than just black and white. The hairpiece came to BAM 2024. That's, yeah, that is handy with Bricklink having all the BAM parts and all the new BAM parts as well, because that new brick costume that's just come out, even though we've already got the figure now, like if I don't go to a Lego store, there's no other way I can get those elements. Unless I try and find someone that will be willing to like send me a pack of 3 for however much. But then you're paying delivery on top of that. Then you're paying a lot more than you would. But I'm happy to sacrifice builder mini parts on account of not using Bricklink. I think that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Especially because I can just some of the older, the CMFs or saying can paint them up, and I'm happy with that. 8 of these in gold, and I might pair the gold parts together because they're furnished elements. Don't know what to call them though. They're like one by one modified rather than 1x2s. They're like that on its side. 224 of them. I've seen outside of the UK. UK doesn't allow, like when I go to a Lego store, especially in London, Stratford was the same. No, Stratford. Southampton was the same, and I've seen a lot of other stores are. They check that you've got so many minifigures, you've got the accessories with them, not just so you're not trying to get a million space torsos, but also so that you're not missing out. So that you're not missing out and not missing an accessory. Because sometimes I'll go and like a lot of the accessories, I think one of the space dudes we had a chest piece, and they were like, oh yeah, but that's part of the minifigure. Grab another accessory to go with them. And they're really good in Lego stores. It's why they cost so much, because everyone's paid well, they're all very happy. And this part is not here. Maybe it's a 1x2. But I've seen a lot of images of stores elsewhere and people just stocking up on parts. Do you think they do the same for like hair pieces? Because as someone who makes a lot of custom minifigures, that is a really good thing to do. If they let you go in, and as long as you're buying bulk, you buy like a box of, what are you allowed? Four parts to a fig and 3 figs. So it would only be like 12 hair pieces, 12 heads, 12 torsos, 12 legs, you know, and just stock up on them. They need a service. Pick a Brick is kind of like that. I feel like the minifigures on here are a bit expensive. Oh no, not create a minifigure. That is expensive because they're priced per figure. Are they? Or are they not? Oh yeah, they kind of are priced per figure. They're good for army building. Look, $2.95. But in store, the figure would only cost you an extra £2. It's £7 for the first 3, and then £2 a fig after that. In store, you also don't have that wolf torso, which seems different to the CMF. The CMF has a chain around the neck, and that's just got fluff. And it's got the belt printed on the torso rather than on the hip piece. So that is a different element. Lloyd's head on the statue. Oh, no, not even a hair in there. Look, this guy's got 2 accessory and this one's just bold. Oh, printed hammer though. Okay. Garmadon torso. Okay. Oh, there's a few nice elements here, but you see what I mean about the price of the figs. None of these are under £2. You can create your own that's the cheapest. Let's go with the cheapest figure we can. Is this under £1? Not going to be a great figure. Accessory 1, accessory 2, 84 pence, but this isn't exactly an army builder. Let's create a generic. We'll keep the head, because there are quite a few good heads here. The torso. Oh, Hold on, have all of these been released? Or are they exclusive to online? Are we finding out that I'm gonna have to get my space minifigures? Because I was having a little look at all the space figures. Am I losing the blanket? You know what? Ah! Save it, spinning off. Yeah, I don't know which of these tubs is my space figures. I've got so many of these tubs, so just excuse me whilst we have a little look. That's Batman figures. Try and read chat from here. I should get my magnifying glass. There were a few of these in one of them was in a set. One of them was in Build a Mini. One of them was in a set, wasn't it? Or was it just the Build a Mini that had one? Spider-Man. I am gonna look at decaling logos on the side, and I also want to do it for these drawers. Whilst I'm here, I want to get some bricks decaled on the drawers. I think not only would it look good, but it would be so helpful. When I get round to moving all these drawers and sorting them out, I've started moving bricks up here because they were down there, and that's just so awkward to grab the odd brick from. Here we go. Space figures. So, orange, blue, and green. How many of these do I have to shell out a couple quid for? Only 50p. If you just want the torsos, you'd want the legs with them, wouldn't you? This guy we picked up off the Builder Mini. Here's one, the red one. What? It wasn't even one of those colours. See, I was out of the space game last year. Did these come in sets? That's one of the bigger set ones with the different arms. We got the yellow. Yeah, I felt like I've got most of these colours. I think there was one more that I needed, and that was in a big set, and it was like I think it was both gold arm. That's like a silver and a bronzy arm. Mateo's got green. What that's worth. That's the other one I was thinking of, Mateo. And then we've got the red alien. I don't have any of these three torsos. What? They've all got a black arm as well. I feel like these were in a set that I just didn't know of. These must have come out at some point. Let's have a look. If they came out last year, they'd be available now. And then we've got the new ones in the education set. I'm kind of excited for those. The Evolution, no, not that one. It was a city space set as well. Oh, I saw these tags in the Lego store. The red and blue, and then they have a pink and blue baby one. I didn't see the red spaceman light. I'm loving all the spaceman stuff though. Got some patches in that one. Whoa, Duplo's got the Space Peeps too. So they kind of come out with any space sets last year, unless they retired them after a year. This set is 2 years old. And I know that because we built the polybag 2 years ago, and this was in a 3-in-1. What if it's not under space? Like even spaceship, space station. What if it's not under space? We go new to old, we can go for all this year's. Oh, this is the one. This is the other £9. I forgot about the hot rod. Really want to know how that hot rod's built. And now I've got the 1x3s. I can start putting something together. But space. Here we go. The ambulance was one of last year's early sets. No, and then maybe that was at the end of 24. Maybe that wasn't the start. Where are these space torsos from? Space. The final frontier. These are the Voyagers. The Master Mouldie minifigure hunt. If we can find one of these figures, that's what they're like, the old Space Police torsos. I have the corner of them. Speaking of, I don't even have like the regular Space Police torso. There's another one. Futron. You got Space Police, which became Futron? Futron? How did Futron become... I feel like Space Police is outdated. Did Futron or Space Police come first? 89, 88. Oh, Futron came first, and then came Space Police. Okay. And then they reversed them back to some sort of Futron. Blacktron. Here we go, Futron with blue suit. So where? Oh, look. Also, I've got. Had to check it was the right one there. That is. Just this torso of the mini-me. But where are the new Futrons? The Futrons of the future. So I've got the Blacktron. I really like these newer versions of them. We got Blacktron. M-Tron was cool as well with the side of the leg printing. We do have Space Police. Oh, that's got the torso we were looking for. And oh, and then the purple spaceman. That's kind of a different space collection. The lime green space. Oh, lime green astronaut. What? I don't have the blue guy. Oh, this is the golden one. Yeah, no interest in that person though. No offense, Pot Gold astronaut. Dark green. Don't have dark green. Where are all these colours coming from? Did Lego just have a bunch of torsos left? This is what I used to do. Give them different arms. They're a different character. Light blue, I feel like was common. I might have sacrificed one of them for some of the other figures. They have a purple purple spaceman. Purple astronaut. Better than spaceman. Not necessarily a man, but that was only in the designer exclusive set. I didn't think they usually categorize them. You know it's Futron. We should have done first available, so we don't have to go through the newest. And then flip it. Oh, there we go. That's one of the newer torsos. That's on BAM. These robots are cool with their little desk wheels. But where are the other spacesuits? Astronauts. See, these are no way these are newer. Or are these new variants that have been added? Was World Style never sold on here? Because unless someone's got a minifigure to sell, they're just not going to add them. Oh, we're on page 3. Here we go. Astronaut, astronaut, astronaut. Green guy's not that new. Blue one, I feel like probably come in the same set. Did we... Now I'm kind of recognizing them. Yeah, I want to look at that. This blue one. Okay, yeah, no reason I don't have the blue one. I think that was who we sacrificed here to get the different armed one. I quite like. I guess it does have the blue. I wouldn't want 2 blue helmets. So I like the fact with the different arms. Can you even see? Can you see the minifigures clear? Dark green helmet though. Kind of want a dark green helmet. I got green. Do I need dark green? No. No, I don't need to get them all. But where did you come from? Oh, it come with all 3 of them, didn't it? And Lego, where is this? Is this no longer available? This sell out. I'd love to pick this up on a sale. $48.99 and it's retired after a year. Oh, 30% off lego.com. What was I doing over Christmas? That and a CMF would have got me free delivery. Ah, that would have been a great set to have picked up. To be fair, it's still selling. Oh no, a bit more than retail. Wow. It was not a popular set. 29, I mean, it's 5 stars on here, but Amazon is, Amazon's tanked. Or at least this one is. Yeah, people do not enjoy the build of this. I'd enjoy it for the figures. Can't believe I missed out on that discount. Well, at least the set not being very popular means the figures are cheap. Right? No one's selling the figures. No one's selling the figures. Oh, these are being sold. Like £3 a piece. Decent. Yeah, shipping's not that bad. £8. I've noticed a lot of UK stores are upping their shipping to like £4 to £6. I'm not here for that. Lego don't even charge you that much. I mean, if you add shipping on top, I guess that's a different matter. But if we were to add, let's add this. Let's pick this piece. They charge us £5.50 for a service fee. And that's only if we don't spend like 15 quid. Chances are, if I ever order parts off Lego, I'm going to be doing it during a gift with purchase and trying to meet that threshold. Oh, they fixed it. This morning it said order by 8 o'clock on the 9th for standard delivery, and that was it. I kind of guessed it was in time for Valentine's Day, but maybe a few people had a few questions. They had to specify. Oh no, I can see where that would be used. You're not a fan of those pieces. Look, from the Gingerbread 8080. 67 piece, a pop. What other figures do we have? I really want to pick up a Blacktron, not the Blacktron that I've got. There's another Blacktron figure. I can't believe I didn't pick it up when I saw it. Not this one, this one. The fully suited, like, Tron style Blacktron. That would be a cool figure to get. That'd be a good one. Anyway. Yeah, I can't believe there's none of these selling. We can get rid of all of those. Don't need the colours. Nice to know they're a little different. But if we wanted white legs, just plain white legs, they're costing us 54p. I don't think that's too bad. I think this is quite a good service, especially if you want to amass armies of any of these figures. Ooh. Maybe they need a helmet. Oh, this is the head as well of one of the guys. Do they do helmets? That looks like classic space. And they've got a few different colours. But not the colours we're looking for. What helmets? Yeah, they do have those. Oh, blue has blue. So we're looking for an orange. Could use Aaron's helmet from Ninjago. Classic space. Few orange hair pieces. Hey, that's the wrong one. Is it? No, that is the right one. It's a bulkier helmet. Why does orange get like a cap on the front of their helmet? Just ain't consistent. No windscreen piece though. And then I don't really want an accessory. Can you choose to get rid of it? £1.66 compared to the £3 something that they were asking for. You get to see the back of it as well. This service ain't half bad. Considering how much I've spent on custom minifigure parts, could we even just like not have legs? You could just order a bunch of torsos, and then once you've ordered this isn't like an advert. You can build up to 30, but would it be the same figure? Ah, no. See, I take it back. I take it back completely. I can't remember what the heads are. Let's mix it up. Hello there. I am from England. Yes, British through and through. Do I know how many bricks can a pick-a-brick cup box hold? I actually do. The amount it can hold is a bit different to how many you can fit inside, because holding that many, so I got green, red and black. Yeah, I do need all 3 colors because yeah, holding kind of kind of gives the illusion of it being able to fit that many for good, but my box looked a bit like that. So you can pack them up a little bit more. It's, let me just check, it's 11 bricks by 11 bricks, but you can't fit bricks corner to corner. I think it's probably closer, oh no, you can, it's 12. It's like 11.5 by 11.5. You see what I mean? If you reuse your box, I'm all for reusing a box, because I think if you wear this down enough, you'll be able to get like an extra brick in the side. But you can comfortably fit 10 studs by 11 studs, and then you've got a side that you can either fill with bricks, or I would use that space for some of like the smaller irregular shaped parts, which are good to get. You don't want a load of them, but you can get, I mean, 1x2s. How many bricks can this hold? I think we did compare it to a cup. The cups don't hold that many because of the shape of them, and Lego bricks are quite strong angles. Yeah, the cups were discontinued a few years back. These ones here, this is my old one I use for a few different light kits in there. But these boxes are better than the cups if you want squared parts. If you want like a lot of the rounded plates, it does depend. There are some parts that the cups were better for, especially just because of how big they were. It's kind of crazy when you look at them side by side. I mean, look at that. The cup looks like a no-brainer, but the cup isn't any bigger than the box, and it's got the rounded off edges, and then it gets thin quite quickly. Doesn't go to the bottom, goes to about there. It's great, and this is a small box as well. I should say that. So the larger boxes are double the size of this. So imagine stacking 2 boxes up, and that's the height that you'd get in a large box. I only got a small box because I didn't need a lot of the parts. I could have got a few more of these masonry bricks and built a massive house, but where would I be displaying that for Halloween? The cups were good. I think the reason I like the cups so much is because they don't do them anymore. If Lego never changed, same thing with Star Wars. The battle droids, for instance, have left a sour taste in my mouth because we've always got the same battle droids. If they switched it up, I think the Stormtrooper helmets are nearing quite an important landmark. The new style of helmets are going to be on shelves longer than any other style of Stormtrooper helmet. And the reason why the old Trooper helmets are usually fan favorites is because they're no longer around. So fond memories sort of thing. No problem. No problem. Tomorrow you go into a Lego store, go and get bricks from the pick-a-brick wall. Have fun. As long as you're stacking them together, you are maximizing your value. I understand a lot of people don't have time. Even sometimes I'll just whack a few parts in a box. Like I'm not stacking these down onto bricks because the value you get based on time, there comes a point where if you're stacking especially plates or something on a box, it's going to take so long to fill the cup. But bricks kind of, Lego stores encourage you to stack bricks because of how easy it would be. It'd be nice if they had people by the wall to help though, because the same thing the other day when I was talking about what Lego theme I'd ask, and I said about Duplo for adults because not everyone has great use of the hands. A lot of people at the Lego store are kids with like parents or grandparents, because I used to go to the Lego store with my nan and granddad all the time, and there's no way they could help me pack a box. So I used to get some of the smaller parts and just like pour in a few of these, pour in a few of those, and then have some sort of bricks stacked up the middle. Because if I was stacking every single brick, I mean, they could go off, do their shopping, come back, and I'd still be stacking bricks like half full. It would take so long. So if a member of the Lego store was there to help, either that or they start doing it based on weight, which I think based on weight is the easiest way to do it, because you get people that will just happily pay. You know, it's like a sweet store. It is like a sweet store. If you go slightly over what you're thinking, you're like, oh no, hey ho, and you'd pay it anyway, or at least I'd pay it anyway. I didn't realise that the boxes had gone up again. I could have sworn they were still $7.99, and I don't know when that price change happened. I don't know when that change happened. Probably ages. I've probably even been to a Lego store. Let's. Oh no, that's online. We want in store. When did the in store boxes change? Friday. No, that's online again. Online again. Have a look. It's not bad. So if you fill a big box with masonry bricks, you will be saving about 80%. Someone's already done the math. There we go. That's not bad. Yeah, it's online, the price changed. Maybe it changed for February. Maybe they changed it at the start of the year. I didn't know that every February 1st they change prices online. Something to know in the future. We already did the hairpiece, didn't we? I can't believe I got a wig. We didn't do this. Let me run through the other space figs. Since I know about Star Wars, of course, can I tell you what is May the 4th be with you? Heard it on a YouTube short. May the 4th is a pun on Star Wars. Very popular saying in Star Wars is May the Force be with you, which is almost good luck. Where they're going, they don't need luck. They say May the Force be with you, and May 4th is Star Wars Day every single year because May the 4th sounds like May the Force. And if you didn't know about that, there are so many puns that go afterwards. You have May the 5th is Revenge of the 5th, based on Star Wars movie Revenge of the Sith. You've got, there's so many different varieties that people spin out just because they sound similar. It's really fun to go through them all. Is that I don't know. I think that's more of a space head right there. How much would it cost me? I do so much of my shopping on these streams because I'll find something and be like, okay, how much is this going to set me back? Just got to find if there's a green helmet. If there's no green helmet, it's ruined, and I'm not talking Lloyd's mask. Oh, from Stunts. I recognise those. I think I went past them. Yeah, I haven't even seen the orange one. Wow. Oh, they got some translucent ones. Oh, and a Demogorgon head. What? Wait, that's the flower piece, isn't it? £5 for that accessory is nuts. That's crazy. Wow. Oh, helmet, not that helmet. I have a green spaceman though. I don't even know that. Hold on, there was an orange helmet, wasn't there? I didn't picture that. Oh, they got 9-Numb's helmet. Aaron's, it was after this. That's a sick hat, by the way. It was somewhere around here. Whoa, is that a new helmet for City? Where's that kind of cool? I like that. Oh, the Joker. I think I was imagining things with that orange helmet. Oh, there it is. But no green. No green helmet. Ruined it. No green helmet. Gonna have to give it a hairpiece. No, it can't be. Why is that actually like they've got dark blue? They've got dark blue and they don't have any green. How is this possible? Wasn't at the top, was it? Oh, that's one of the Ninjago helmets as well. I recognise that. Oh. No green helmets. I guess the classic space helmet would work, but then I'd want them all with classic space helmets. And it isn't even the same shade. There isn't a bright green. Unless that is just a render issue with the colour. That looks sick with the green hair. But how much is the hairpiece? Are these still like 30 pence? All of these. 25 pence. Crazy. You can get the 3 space peeps for like 460 something. Free delivery, otherwise 395. 395 isn't even bad. When you think this is 3 minifigures, we haven't given accessories for any animals or something. Chopsticks. Are there any pets under accessories? I assume they'd probably be quite high. Pets sometimes are in pieces. Or you can get some air tanks. Like orange air tanks. For a couple of pence. That's the main thing I wanted to know. Maybe some crystals or air tanks. So that's an extra like 40, 50 pence. And this doesn't add another figure, does it? No. Oh, duplicate! Duplicate! So you can build up to 30 figures. Otherwise you'd go too crazy. And that makes sense. I wondered if there'd be a duplication thing. You can edit as well. So if you duplicate and edit one, does that edit all? If I wanted just to have an army of these with different heads. No, it doesn't. As you can see, same head as the original. That's cool. 462 plus an extra almost £4. That's £8.58. £8.57 actually. £8.57 compared to £7. But for an extra £1.50, you can get parts that might not be on the store. And, as we've pointed out, that's with delivery. That's with delivery. For £1.50, I can't get on a bus to anywhere. Buses now cost like £2-3 to start off with one journey. So, I can't get on a bus for that price. If the Brute costumes are on here, they'd be more expensive. Are Brute costumes on here? That would be a game changer if they just add them online. Look, even the other space torsos, so I could get the other blue arms on there. The more minifigures you add, the cheaper it will be. And this is actually changing the game for how I get custom minifigures, because it might be through this service. The only issue would be flesh tones, but then I'd just go elsewhere for those. Unless there's any flesh tone jumpers on here, which would be fun for some of the city ones. Yeah, no Brute costumes, none that I can see. I wonder why these are more expensive by quite a bit. Look at all the torsos. This is actually a great service that LEGO are providing here. I have got no faults for this. We've sat here for minutes just building characters. Well, there are more pieces and skin colours. Oh yeah, they're still testing it. Where's the custom one though, that you can design your own? That's definitely on here. So now looking at this, seeing that you can build like 50 quid's worth of these guys right here, you're looking at just under £3 a figure, which BAM will be cheaper, but BAM does not have 50 of these guys or 30 of these guys. Not in any one store. Plus you got to get there, then you're probably buying other parts that you're going to need to get more of online. This is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Did I just get rid of my did I just get rid of my space people? Your minifigure is incomplete. Oh, you have to have torso, heads, and legs. Oh, there you go. And it still keeps it up. It's like a wish list. I'm not logged in, so this is going to do nothing for me, but 462, if I'm ordering £50 worth, I'm going to have to get these. I'm going to have to get these torsos. Thanks for bringing that up, chat. Whatever got us here. However we got here, I'm happy we made it. Take a note. That's a sick helmet as well. There's a load of good parts on here. If only you could do it with the custom the custom torso, which does have a... Ooh, is that bricks and pieces? There is one where you can design a torso. Did they get rid of that in the UK? But Zelda. I think they stopped it in the UK. Huh. Thoughts on Lego Black Pearl? Looks so good. That ship, if I was into pirate ships, which I almost was when Lego released the ship in a bottle. Okay, that was a while ago. We still remember the ship in the bottle, right? Don't know how long ago this was. Oh, they released it twice. Same number and everything. Maybe it went from ideas to icons. It came out. So this cost £70. That doesn't say 4 years ago it had retired. 2018. February 1st, 2018. Ooh, that's both longer than I thought and not as long as I thought. Oh, almost in that line. Yeah, the Black Pearl. The Black Pearl in a bottle. That's a great mock. Because the Black Pearl does find its way into a bottle in the later movies. Someone can mock out the Black Pearl. I think the Black... Because Pirates of the Caribbean did have a theme. Thank you. Thank you, Lego. We weren't going to get there. It did have a theme. And they had some really good sets. No, they've scrubbed them off the market. You can find them. They're out there. But this ship, some of the designs of this just put the entire theme to bed. Like, I saw this at the Lego store, and they had it out. Where did they have this out? Did they have this in Stratford? In the recent Lego store visit? It's been so long. It's been a month. I've forgotten it already. But this is a clean ship. This and the Goonies set is quite clean as well. I think they had another ship with it. This Goonies, another Icons. Might as well go high to low. They only put the expensive ones on display. Oh, no, Goonies ain't here. So it might have been ideas. I think if you're saving up for the Black Pearl, that's worth it. Like, if Pirates is your favourite theme, that's an easy buy. Because that comes with all the minifigures. On the community page. Oh, let's bring it up. Let's bring it up. It was out at Leicester as well. Oh. We've seen it a few times recently then. The Going Merry is great. That was at Leicester. Yes. We saw that. Jago City Harbour mock. Is the harbour the one? Is the harbour the one with a cable car? Is that the one that I want to build? I can never remember the different Ninjago mocks now. Let's have a look. What was that? Oh, yeah. YouTube started putting that out as soon as it stopped being members only. Everyone saw that one. Oh. Wait, is that... Oh, I thought for a second it was raised up upon everything. It's like expanded. I like the little harbour that runs through it. Ninjago isn't just one town, is it? Because like Old Town is different to this. This is more of the main city. I like these, the different colours on the boards. On the rails, very Ninjago. You've got the emergency stairs that just... Oh, my headcanon, right, my headcanon for this, having watched Ninjago Season 8, Season 9, this guy here is on like some scaffolding fixing the fire escapes. Because the fire escapes never work. They are the worst. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Is that in the set? Is that Is that in the set? The creepy nutcracker. I feel like I can't look away. If I blink, it's going to move. Is that in the set? That's awesome if that's in the... I'd say it's awesome if it's in the set. I think it's better if it's not. Really want to decal those front pieces. Oh, yes. Go for it. I didn't even notice there were like stickers around here, actually. Yeah, get some decals on here. That would look nice. That'd be a good one. What was the next? Your top wish list sets. Black Pearl, Home Alone House. Oh, that should be on sale. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I try to get even pieces, but sometimes I'll just like, especially because a lot of these smaller elements, there are like kids trying to reach or getting their parents to reach or saying, or they're like just low enough that they can just stick their hand up in it. I don't want to just bug them and be counting out these parts to get precise amounts. So I'll just like wait for them to finish and then just like sneak a few into the tub and go off to the other side. The puppet is in Ninjago City Workshops. I don't think I've come across the puppet yet. Could even be a Lego reference they've snuck in. I know there's a few different characters that are background characters in the show, but Lego make a point of making. Because they'll reference like Nexo Knights or Chima or one of the many other builds. 1x2 clip. 2 clip. 1x2 with 2 clips. Clips. Multiple. Plural. Ooh. View piece in more colors. Multi-combination. I love the look of that. Multi-combination. Oh, what are the multi-combination colors? Green, 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 green. No green. That's why it's not available, because they don't sell it. Maybe it's because all the sets are retired. Oh, Ninjago armor. That's the great thing about collecting all the Ninjago minifigures. I didn't notice just how many elements were on here. So I might even be able to build like Aaron off of that and add it to my next Lego order. So much for not ordering Lego this year. How we started off, and now it's like, well, actually, everything I buy is going to be through there just so I can get the extra parts. Nutcracker is called Dorama's Puppet, Dragon Rising Season 1. I can't wait for Dragon Rising. Season 8 was a blast. Season 9, I feel like I got more excited for Season 9, but I also feel like Season 8 I watched quite quickly. Season 9 took a couple days, and now we've got the movie that we'll probably get through that tomorrow because it's only 4 episodes. 1x2. If I put multiple clippos, then surely that's the first. But that's clip. I said clips. That's the first clips. So we'll take that, and hopefully there's not too many other clips on here. Just the one. 13 pence is kind of crazy for the clips, but what didn't I put down? I have a, oh wait, 12 pence. 12 pence is the 3x3. Yeah, I'll find the name for that. I can't remember what that is. Best put these away as well. What are your favourite sets or what ones you want right now? Archer, X-Mansion, Avengers Tower, Ninjago minifigure display. The Ninjago minifigure display is cool, and actually, the blacksmith. Oh, I tell you what, let's keep this open. The blacksmith is a really good set. I think it's because it's like self-contained. I really like these sort of builds above the Ninjago ones. No, it's not got a back on it. I've seen this open as well with a few of the Easter eggs inside. I don't know if I'd pick up the set. I do want to build that. I might build this one. No dancing. Is that a reference to the show, or is that a or is it no walking? Oh, see, I think that's no dancing because of Fortnite. They have a lot of those signs around. No dancing. Maybe it is. Always good to stack up on clips, though. Always good. Gotta go soonish. No worries. Stay as long as you can. You can always watch it back and yeah, see if we stumble across anything else. I found that I'm sorting so many bricks out, and usually I'll stream them, but I've been in my element, just headphones on, getting up like a podcast to listen to, and then just running with it. Eyes, but we want the eyes that don't look like eyes, almost look like a tongue with a piercing, you know? Can you see that? It's got like the mouth, then it's got a tongue, and then it's got like a hole punch in the middle. Don't hole punch your tongue. Don't do it. Lidded eye centered pupil. Looks quite evil if you angle it. Like this one. This one's giving me evil. That one's giving me hole punch tongue. That makes sense. Have I seen the new repo vehicle update? No, I haven't. I saw the very first thing they put out about I think when they added the bikes, stuff like that. Fortnite reference. Genuinely Fortnite Ninjago collab. But says that I fancy right now. I think the MTT's on my list. I really want to build that. But I have an actual wish list, but most of my wish list sets are ones that I'm waiting to hit in like 2 for 15. They're like cheap £9 sets. What other sets do I have? Oh, I tell you what as well, the orange cat. The orange cat that we looked at recently, I would search up clip again. Which one? Lego or Brick Owl? What was it? 1x2 clips. We can search that back up on here. Let me just copy this across. 10 pence is pretty decent. But the orange cat, I very interested in picking up. 8 of those. They kind of look grey, not black. On Brick Owl, there we go. Just about to start building the V19. That's an awesome gift. Yeah, that's a fun build. We ended up building the clone mech. I don't have it to hand right now, but there's a video on that coming soon. Coming out very soon, hopefully. What was up with the clip? There was a 1x1 with a stud clip. Oh, is that the? What did I search 1x1 clip? I think I know what piece. This one here, it's come in Ninjago, Star Wars. It's holding on the front of the spider droid. This piece. Come on, off you pop, there you go. It's holding on the blaster of the spider droid. It's in Lloyd's weapon. Now, I don't know what Lloyd it is. It's one of the poly bags. Oh, this has been used in Star Wars sets since it came out. In an old Lloyd poly bag in gold. Wow, it's everywhere. So it must be in this. Oh no, there's no Lloyd there. Where's this poly bag? This one. This is the one. It's in this Lloyd poly bag because this is the Lloyd poly bag that we took the clip for 3PO, for the B1 Battle Droid 3PO. That clip is perfect to go on a Geonosis Battle Droid, and then you can attach 3PO's head to it. And it doesn't really have a partner piece, does it? Oh no, it does. It does have a partner piece. It is a good one. That piece in black with the small blaster from Star Wars, the little pistol. The 1x1 plate, the dinner plate, makes Winter Soldier's cool sticky bomb gun. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good use. Clip is also in Ninjago City Workshops. Hey, the what was I doing with 3PO with Geonosis? No, it weren't Geonosis 3PO. Ninjago, Lloyd, good clip for 3PO. Yeah, I think that was it. Sometimes my brain is running off, and you know what? If I don't remember it, it can't have been important. But yes, this is a really cool element, and I'd love to get some of these on the pick and build, but it's probably not the best piece in terms of fragility. Not we find clips on there, but I don't know about anything else. Where's that gold accessory for his head? And Chewy. Oh, yeah, you could clip that to a clip on the back. Maybe even get the, oh, that's what I was going at. The partner piece to that element has existed for quite some time. And you might think like it's one of these, it's not that. Although you could combine this with the nipple tile. It's like this, but it has the other bar. Maybe it's a tile. Maybe it's a 1x1 tile bar. Existed for a while. It's round. One round with a bar. How else? Well, maybe it's not 1x1. Maybe it's slightly wider. It's like this. Does anyone know the piece that I'm talking about? It's like that, but then it's got the bar that comes over. As such, modified. Maybe they don't call it a bar because it's not a full one-length bar. Although they don't call it modified either. Not this one. That's a 2x2. This is it. Handle. 1x1 round with a handle. This works. Or is this too small? I don't know why. It kind of looks too small for a bar. But surely that fits. The witch. Where does the witch use these? Right on top. It looks like the micro bar. Same as the... No, Mini Dolls is still a bar. It looks like a micro bar. It looks a bit too small. 77813, you beat me to it. You got there. Too small for minifigures for the Lego string. We need an element like this that fits the minifigures, which would just increase the bar size. But I don't know what they'd come out for. I don't know what use they've got. Thanks for hanging, George. Be a cool part. Yeah, I'm definitely going to look at this space figure. Any other cool colors that we got? I think Champion was a mix. Yeah, I think that included a few figures from a few different games. So we got lime and yellow for the orange side. That looks like a 2-player. Yellow, lime, orange. Hold on, is there just one orange one? Or now we've got to explore. There we go, just the lime. Oh, very Ninjago, purple skeleton. Just the lime space fig. And this one had orange and yellow, but the lime green we haven't seen in a big fig. Ooh, a Ninjago reference. Of course it is. Of course it is. I would expect nothing less from them. Honestly, that's quite a cool reference. A Fortnite reference in a Ninjago set. I think I have a few of these as well, but not enough if I'm ever going to want to use them. Now I've got 8 for a spider. If I ever want to make an Aragog with weird eyes. I keep getting rid of the brick out tab that I need. A tooth. A tooth. Oh. This is in a nice spring yellowish green. Spring yellowish green. Spring yellowish green? Why spring yellowish green? What did I... Oh, yes, my favorite themes. Favorite themes, Star Wars, Marvel. I can't say DC. I love the Batman games. The sets are nothing like the Batman games. I like the magazine for the figs. I like the Lego Batman magazine. Ninjago. Wait, that's not in order. Ninjago's before probably Marvel and DC right now. Because Marvel peaks when a new movie or show comes out, and they did nothing for Wonder Man. I haven't started watching Wonder Man. I might try and binge it between Ninjago seasons when it's all out. And then I don't know if I'll be building anything from it. I would love to go back to building sets from shows. Because Wonder Man deserved one set. If Bad Batch got a set, Wonder Man deserves a set. But I also noticed the... Who announced? I think Hasbro are coming out with a line of action figures from K-pop Demon Hunters. Lego have got a set this year. So I'm also noticing more brands are going back to how it was when I was growing up. You had to wait like a year almost for toys to come out. And only Star Wars or pre-existing franchises got toys beforehand. Otherwise, it's too much a risk, I think. And not a lot of companies can handle that risk. They just, like, if it flops, that's a lot of money lost. 16 teeth. Could make a grundle with that. Or a plate with a tooth. Very odd coloured grundle, but grundle nonetheless. Little Ninjago character. Yeah, so favourite themes, but the create a 3-in-1 line. Oh, I can't leave that out. Star Wars. Star Wars is I will die on this hill. Star Wars is always going to be my favourite theme. Just because of the passion I have for it. It's Star Wars meets Lego. They're not to love. Ninjago is Star Wars but ninjas, as said by the showrunners themselves. So that right now I'm on a Ninjago binge. You know, I'm 9 seasons into 17 seasons. So I'm over halfway through binging Ninjago. If you include season 0, that's 10 out of 18. And yeah, I think that's got a second spot. Marvel, because of Spider-Man. Big Spider-Man fan. Marvel's an easy one. We've got... I think DC should make top 5. So we'll put that at 5 and then create a 3-in-1s for 4. So Star Wars, Ninjago, Marvel, create a 3-in-1s, DC. It's lovely, by the way, that I can add like Ninjago and Creator in there, which are, or the Creator 3-in-1s specifically, but all the Creator sets, which are Lego owned themes. So they're keeping up. They're keeping up with them. What's my most rare minifigure? Oh, which one don't you have? We've got, for some reason, Prototype Boba Fett, and a lot of the book minifigures seem to be slept on. So Prototype Boba Fett's probably up there. I have an official Lego... Where's Yoda? Oh, Yoda I've hidden behind here. I have an official Lego New York I Heart Yoda. I have... That Yoda's technically 1 of 1 as well for its condition. What other rare minifigures? See, I don't keep up with the rare minifigures. Because like I say, that Prototype Boba Fett, I wanted to build a Prototype Slave 1, and then I found out that the minifigure at the time was worth like 50 quid, and I'm like, if I snap one of those legs or if the torso starts cracking, I will never forgive myself. So I've never touched it and just kept it on display in the back. Great question. Are we at a low point for Lego Star Wars? No, I don't think so, because of how good the January wave was. Was it as cheap as I would like? No, of course not. I think we should get minifigure scale ships, and they could be even smaller, but it wasn't a bad point either. Like, we're not at a high right now. Maybe we will be. I think end of the year to next year, there's a good chance. But we're definitely not at a low. I think mentality-wise, a lot of people are at their lows. Because if everyone goes through this sort of dark period with Lego, as I've seen, which I kind of skipped out. I mean, I didn't go through a dark period because I always kept building. Since I built my first set, I've never not built. But I did go through a period where I weren't keeping up with the new sets because, you know, GCSEs, then A-levels, then uni. That was quite a hard time for me. But I was still building. I parted out my first Lego set over those years. Smart brick sets though, but the second wave. The second wave has saved it. Actually, my father-in-law has pre-ordered one of the non-smart brick sets, one of the other ones, because of how good the ship is. I'm not going to say which one because it might sway what you pick up. You know, I don't want to sway that, but I think at least 3 of the 5. What did I say in my video? I said Mos Eisley, I preferred my custom one. Kind of my fault, I built it first. I don't know why I'm trying to think of them. I can get them up here. Oh look, smart play. Lego have got a button just for us. How handy is that? So we're ignoring these top 3 for now. The Falcon. Falcon is a great ship. That is what I've wanted from a Falcon, and I'm really excited. I might build the Falcon first. I want to build some of these sets because I feel like they're the big ones. Vader's tie. I've wanted a Vader's tie from Lego since the Rebels one came out. I missed the Rebels one with the A-Wing. That is one of my dream sets, I think, to have picked up. I wouldn't pick it up now, but back in the day it would have been. So I might build Vader's tie first. We've recently built one with the bomber. It was a same price. Hold on. Was the Lego bomber 60 quid? Was it? All right, it's reduced to 50, but is that like a fake reduced? No, it is reduced. 60 quid. The bomber was 60 quid. And it come with more pieces. It come with like 100 more pieces. But most of those pieces were quite large. Oh, I might have to. TIE bomber was about 60 USD. It's 60 quid. So, I mean, it probably was, wasn't it? 65, maybe 70. 64.99. Great price in the States. that is a pretty good price. Also, just noticed that all day, they didn't have it this morning, Lego removed the Penguins in Love gift with purchase. That's still up in America, in the United States of America. I should check Canada, Mexico, South America, Greenland, you know, a lot of them. If I'm saying America, I should check America. Canada still have it as well, but it's gone in the UK. It's sold out. Wow. I didn't think it would sell out. That's impressive. It's a really good gift with purchase. I just didn't expect it to be selling out. I didn't expect it to be that popular. It's good. I don't think it's that good to be spending 70 quid. But if people have realised you can get the minifigures, then that's all it takes. Everyone's ordering their space torsos. That set's retired. I need to pick those up sooner rather than later. Can Lego drop some May sets for pre-order just in case I like the look? If they drop enough of them, I'll place another order in May as well. I should probably take my foot off the gas pedal. If Lego want me to pick up those... Oh, let me have a look. If Lego want me to pick up those space figures, they will have them in stock in May. And I think they might do as well. The saucer, yes. Yeah, this... I recently built something. Oh, the V19. The V19 had a few of these in. So I've got a few more for my collection now. Because these are a great detailing piece. They have their functionality. This might have been the first time I got this saucer, you know. They have their functionality with a cup. But they also look so good on a display. Like the wheels of this roller coaster, of this little cart. They just work so well. You've got, Oh, I don't know where you've got it in there. There's a few somewhere there. Probably on a table in the restaurant. Are probably the same. There's a pub there. So a lot of places that would use them. But like the cars, where are they going to have them on the cars? Is that what this is at the front? The saucer is a great element. 4 or 5 years old already. Wow. What are these pieces called? Decoration. The decoration elements. Round swirl. That's a poop. I'm sorry. That's second time we've mentioned poop this stream. Kitchen equipment number 9. Piece in black. Just found out it comes in gunmetal grey as well. Full sticky bomb piece. Gunmetal grey is a nice. Or was that silver ink, as Lego call it? Was that gunmetal grey? This is why I kept up the colours. It's pearl dark grey. Wait, what's silver ink? Metallic silver. That's the lighter one. I think I searched that. And then we've got titanium metallic or metallic dark grey. Oh, metallic dark grey. I've been reading too many colours. Titanium metallic sounds awesome, doesn't it? It sounds like the name of a character from Ninjago. Titanium metallic. Let me just make sure it isn't. No, it just comes up with the titanium dragon or the titan mech. Titanium metallic. Titanium metallic is totally a name of a new Ninjago character. We'll come back to. Oh no, it's quarter, isn't it? I think that's what Lego call it as well, the quarter tile. I just need to know what, like, the price of one of these, and the color would be the exact same for all. The fact that the TIE bomber is the same value as the other TIE. That's good. That's good for Vader's TIE with the smart brick. I have to apologize because I said that was the worst set. If you got that as a gift, you're clearly what did I say? You're clearly not the favorite child if your sibling gets the X-Wing. Because the X-Wing is, I mean, it's more value, isn't it? Really, it's an extra 20 quid. It's an extra 100 pieces. But now that I'm looking at it, I think Vader's TIE is for the older sibling. Vader's TIE is for the older sibling that understands, you know what? Less minifigures, less side builds, less pieces, less money. But there's more value. There's more value in it. Because the last time we got an 80-ish pound X-Wing, it was bigger than this. I think Vader's TIE might hold up to the one that we made. I think it actually might. I'm looking forward to building Vader's TIE now. And if it does turn out to be rubbish, then I'll take all this back and I'll keep pooping on it. But 17 pence for the piece from Lego. Oh wow. See, 17 pence. Brick Owl. Saucer. How much? How much on average? All colours. Oh, we have to have a little look. Black's probably the most common. 21 pence. What's the cheapest that it pops up? Transparent. Is that even available? Why do I feel like transparent? There's only 3 of those in the world. Let's have a little look. Transparent. 28. Even more expensive, I think. I think that's more expensive than black. Yeah, 21. Where does translucent come in though? Transparent. Oh, headlights. I think a dish would look better for headlights because of the bulb shape of it. Oh, for the gold piece. For the gold piece. Awesome. Thank you. 17 pence. Look at that. Don't know how many I've got though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Even amount. Beautiful. I want to just knock off one of those clips. Maybe we can swap the hair out for one. 5, 10, 15. What is it even called? 20, 25, 30, 35. I'm going to mix the colors in because they all go in the same place anyway. 40, 45, 50. All right, just in case I lose count. We'll keep those over there. 50, 2. Oh yeah, we won't start counting these. I think that would really confuse me. Happy to get a few more of these in grey. I can't remember if grey or black is my most common colour. But if it's grey, I don't have enough of them because I keep them in a bag. Any piece that's in a bag, I'd be welcome to more. Oh, light bluish grey and black. Oh, I don't have many dark grey at all. That's worked out probably the best way it can. One of your new favorite new pieces would be the newish 1x1 clip inverted stud. That's a great piece. That is a good one. Hello there, great snow blizzard. All right, so this, should I jot down? Yeah, I'll jot down quarter circle tall and that. We're at 50. There's quite a few more in that pile. Don't think we'll get to 75, but you never know. It's 2, 8, 8, 70. Ooh. Ooh, design element. A minifigure handheld accessory. But you know what that means? That should be available in the figures. Oh wait, I got rid of the figures, didn't I? That should be available in Create a Minifigure. I don't want to start building. I want to view the figures that I already have. Oh, they're gone. They are gone. I'm not seeing those again. All right. At least we know we're here. So 17 pence. Oh, not all accessories are available here. I guess this is still work in progress, so they're not going to be here perfectly. Like every single one isn't going to be. Any colors? Wow. Oh, the duck. Oh, the teddy. There were animals this whole time. Jellyfishing net as well. Oh, the weed pipe from Mos Eisley Cantina. The dark saber, no hilt. I don't think you could get a hilt. Although if you can get a hilt, just a basic hilt. Basic croissant? Come on. Just the basic hilt. We get like Rebel backpacks, Thor's hammer. Just the basic hilt. No. Hey, we do get a hilt. We do get a hilt. Okay, we get one of those as well. We do get a hilt. We get the Ray hilt. We get Ray's Darkside Saber hilt. Where'd it go? Here we are. You can make a dark saber. Potentially a folded one if you get a spare piece. Although I don't think they do spare pieces for this sort of order. Alright, get out of here. We don't need your piece. We don't need your kind. Oh, I see. Oh, look at that. Perfect. All right, we got 50 of those. Don't forget that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21. 21. Was that my generation? 6, 7? 21? That feels old. 21's old. That is How old? Old. That is originated 2021? No, that's before 2021. 2021? I weren't even in school 2021. Not school. Popularized 2016, that's more like it. But had already been going on for a few years. Okay, that makes sense, yeah. I think it hit the internet 2016. Everyone else knew about it then. When it resurfaced, I see. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So it does say 2010s, but I was feeling Vine 2000s. Yeah, I think it resurfaced again in 2014 and then 2021. It comes around every decade. So in about 5 years time, we're just going to bring it back. We'll do it on the channel. I counted these 21. Yes. 21. Oh. Ah. Nice to have some of the dark bluish grey as well. They're really good for like the Spider mechs, like the ones that the Spider-Man rides on. Although grey, 6p. 6p. Nice. 3.2 shaft. 3.2, but it unless the shaft includes the full thing, but I just include the bit in the middle. Yes, 50 the others. Thank you. 51. Let's see if we can separate piles. It might make it easier to count. Oh, that's a different element. Even if I just wave it in front of the camera, you'll be able to see. Look, that's a different clip piece. That's one of the horizontal ones instead of vertical. That means we're going to have to find another number. Ah, Lego are making us work for this, aren't they? And then the rounded pieces, I think I have an odd amount of at the minute. So I'm actually kind of wanting an odd amount of these elements just to balance it out because of spare parts. But we'll have to wait and see. And look at this. Lego with their inconsistencies. We've got a 1x1 tile. They must be older parts that have just mixed in. 10, 15, 20. 3.2 is wide enough for a clip, but not a minifigure hand. Yeah, I always forget that. And try and get a minifigure hand in there. 20, 25, 30, 35, 38. So that's 88. Not 6, not 7, 88. How much is that pile alone? Because even though they're only 5, well, I guess they're only 5p, so that's £4.30. £4.40, not £4.30. Oh, I missed like 2. Oh, I did 86. Oh, well. Thank you, chat. Specifically Archer for getting all these pieces. Hello there, Bevel. Yes, new pick and build box. Plate 1x1 holder. This is going to be easy because we only have the one of these in red. So I'm going to put that straight away. Get that out of here. I don't know how many other red ones I've got, but it's weird that I've got one. If I filled a PAB box and got, oh wait, 0.0. Oh, did I mess that up with the last one as well? Is that 6p or 60p? 6p. It's coming up 13 quid, and I'm like, wait, there's no way this is 13 quid's worth of them. That's a lot. If I had a nickel But every time I just poured parts into this specific box, this box right here, and got a wrong part. We got the clip, we got the hair, we got the arch, we got the tile. That's 4 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's very weird that it happened 4 times. 4 times is kind of crazy. All right, let's put these away as well before I lose any one of these, because there's a lot of like the fleshy, like the light flesh, the dobby colored tiles, which are going to come in very handy. But there's all the red ones that I've already got. Most of them are pinks and purples. Dark red would have been really nice, but I've still got a few falcons. And I'm surprised I haven't picked up sand blue. I've got so many sand blue. I think I've picked up plates before. I've definitely picked up 1x1 tiles. I'm surprised I haven't picked up sand blue versions of these. Of the quarter circles. Oh, this is going to need a tub soon. Yeah, the quicker this PAB box is done, the quicker I'm at Manchester. I like the spirit. Oh, forgot one. I dropped one. I like the spirit for that. I almost... it was a charity event. It was one of the sports reliefs a few years back. I almost went to Manchester, but why didn't I get tickets? I think it might have been the same day as another event, so I didn't end up getting tickets for it, because I'd love to go to Old Trafford. I'd love to go to Old Trafford, but yeah, I guess not yet. What was the clip? I have a feeling that the opposite clip, first off, probably called the same thing. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say, oh, hold a vertical. Okay, technically not called the same thing, but you know, it's in the name. It's in the name. I'm going to take that as a win. With holder vertical, like I'm putting down the full legal names of each of these parts. Help me know. And we've got, your grandparents live right next to Old Trafford, and your granddad was a United fan. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. So I picked up 10 of these. First off, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm a West Ham fan and was born basically up the road from the stadium, so that is nice when you've got that special connection. But 9 of these clips, I'm putting these straight away. I don't think I'll forget number 9, because it's so irritating that I picked up 10 of them so that it would be even, and they gave me one of the wrong ones. But 99p, 9 times 11, 99p, that's nice. It is weird. Some stores have started getting rid of the like 99p's and haven't switched to random numbers. Random numbers being like 24p or 49p. I really don't like those. It is weird walking into some stores or looking online, and they'll just, especially with Lego, Argos do it with Lego, and they just round up that penny, which is so nice. It's so satisfying. I don't mind paying an extra penny every time I pick up a set. They've probably got pounds from me at this point with how much I've ordered. For those 2 for 15s, I've got a lot more money back than those pennies. But it's so much more satisfying. I wouldn't want it for these. Like if I was paying £1 per these, that would be not great. Maybe if they rounded down, that would be all right. Instead of 5 pence, it was just free. Just completely free. Yeah, 49p is so annoying. 50p. There's 50p coins. There's no 49p coins. There's no 99p coins. And then what are you going to do with the pennies? Even if it was 98p, you could save them for, you know, 2p machines. But there's no such thing as a 1p machine. And most arcades are digital anyway. You have to put money on a card or like contactless tap and you get so many 2p's. 16. I can live with that. I can live with 16 of these. 1x1 slots. I double curved slope. That sounds ultimate. That sounds cool. That sounds titanium metallic right there. 5 pence. 5 pence. Okay. I'm happy that I didn't pick up a lot of these parts because we started off with like 14 pence, 13 pence, 12 pence, 14 pence, 77 pence. And now we're at 5 pence, 6 pence, 7 pence, 5 pence. And these smaller parts, they're smaller parts. You can fit more of them in a box. You're still going to get your value from it if you just fill up a box with these. But not as much so as if, you know, they were a bigger part. Yeah, 49p is an actual coin. 50p is. 1 cent got blocked as a payment method. A lot of people started to use them in bulk. Oh yeah. Yeah, because you're just going to end up with all these 1 cents, and it would be okay if someone took advantage of it and started charging, you know, £1 1 pence, or even for something like a Lego Star Wars magazine, right? That's £5.50. If I had 550 pennies, I know right now, walking into any store, they would just look at me and tell me to get out. They'd call security. No one's taking 550 coins. No one. It's just... I probably would, because I know that would be me busy for the rest of the day. But I think most people would rather just get on with something else. It'd be too boring. Ooh, what colour? Sand blue? I thought they called it different then. Just the one for 5 pence. Ah, totally worth it. Oh, almost erased the other one. That's kind of crazy, the amount of different parts because of those few mistakes. But we're on to the final piece. I need a 1x1 tile drawer and somewhere to put these. I said the gold I'd mix up, because I do have 2 of these that I've picked up previously. I think I wanted the white ones or the tan versions, and there was some gold whacked in. So I was like, oh, I'll pick up like 2, 4 of those. But I like to keep my gold pieces separate. Once paid for a prime that was £2 with 20p's and 1p's. Oh yeah, that I suppose that is a good thing. Also, you see, like, oh, what was the advert? There was a Cadbury advert that a kid goes in to buy like a chocolate bar for their parent or something like that, and they've got like 1 or 2 coins and then like a toy unicorn and stuff, and the guy just takes it all and gives the unicorn as change. That's a great advert. It wouldn't always work in person, but a lot of stores do charge, even smaller stores charge quite a bit of quite a bit more to get some profits, so they can afford to give the freebies here and there, which is nice to see with the smaller stores. You don't get that with the big ones. Want a round slopes? 1x1? 1x1 round slope. Quarter. Should have guessed that because it's on a quarter tile. Should have guessed that. This is a nice element. I only had a few of these, mainly from like the Slave One magazine polybag. You haven't received the magazine yet. Oh, they switched seller and it turned out bad. Receive it the 6th of February, which is today, but nothing yet. Who's that through? That's not too good. Yeah, there's a big switch up though, because they've stopped with the cards. Or I think that is the last piece. I've just got to count through these. I think all the magazines are just going for a weird time, because they're switching up so much within the magazine that then sellers are like, oh, do we keep this on? What if we can't get polybags? What if this? What if that? And it's awkward for us buyers. Yeah, 14 or 15. I also feel like Like for a 14, 15-year-old, having been on both ends of it, seen people try and like scrape pennies and being in the position, I feel like you're still at the point 14, 15, right? We're not filling out taxes at that age. You're just coming to terms with money and the fact that like it's not unlimited. You do need to sort of earn it at that. Maybe a bit too early to start earning it, but I think it's never too early. Look at that, 50. We get 75. So if someone is just off, I also feel like that's a good lesson in kindness. And it's like, oh, you know what? You're a couple pennies off. Have this, but it's also you've also got to make sure it doesn't backfire, because if that happens all the time, like it's a good little bit of kindness, I think, if used sparingly. But if people start to take advantage of it, which recently I feel like a few peeps might have done with a few things, which is why certain rules are in place, that's when it starts getting a bit awkward. No problem. Bone dead watching a stream, been there too. I think we've wrapped up with the parting out of the box, which is perfect time because I was going to end in a few minutes anyway. 18 pence, by the way. There we go, 18 pence for this quartz sphere. I kind of want a yellow one for my Sonic polybag because I never got round to building the new polybag for this year because I never got the nose of it. So what I can do is just take one of these clips and now it's just got a black beak, which kind of suits it. But now that I've parted that out, that makes that a lot easier for the video. I think I'm going to do that on future streams to go on with anyway. The Busy Bunnies buttons and empty wrappers going out of your pocket. Yeah, it's the going in with like confidence of knowing you've got enough, because you know you can count up, you don't, you move on, there's like no story to tell. But it's that confidence of, yeah, I've got enough for one of these, and then you get to the till, you're feeling through, or you look at your wallet and you're like, oh wait, I did buy that, kind of forgot about that. And if you're a few pennies off, it's not the end of the world, especially to some of the bigger stores. The reason they can't accept it is because if everyone did it, then it makes a difference. But yeah, it's a few pennies is a few pennies, isn't it? At the end of the day, I'm excited. So to go back to March before we wrap it up, I'm excited for the Falcon, the ATST, and I think Yoda's Hut. I am excited for Yoda's Hut because that seems the biggest hut that we've got recently. And I want to test out that play feature, a little balancing play feature. The land speeder, I might build a recolor of. I really want a blue speeder. Mos Eisley, I think I'll still build because I do want to see how Lego have done it compared to how I did it. I'm hoping the walls aren't as repetitive with placing down all those bricks. It looks cool. It looks cool, and I did break mine up. I don't know if there's going to be enough plates in the walls there. And then Vader's tie, I'm now really excited for. Want to add the diorama to this little dual bit out the front, and definitely building the A-Wing. And if I'm building the A-Wing, I might as well build the X-Wing, mightn't I? But like that completes the lot. But yes, the land speeder. Okay, land speeder's called £35 is the same price as the last one, isn't it? Really. I prefer the last one. I did pick up the last one. Big bias there. But I think the Falcon's definitely a win. And the ATST, I'm really liking this ATST. We're going to have to modify it like we did the last playset. I'm really excited. Oh yes, before we wrap up, I'll wait for the idea. Need to know what other sets themes are going to get the smart break. At the minute, Lego have unofficially confirmed. No, they've officially confirmed by mistake. City and Pokemon, and that's all we know at the minute. I think, well, City's already got one set. It was the volcano that they gave out to like a handful of people. I don't know how that was available. And then Pokemon, the Pokemon sets aren't getting cheaper. The £55 Eevee is rumored to be the cheapest Pokemon set this year. So the smart brick sets, I mean, looking at Star Wars, we've got a £35 smart brick, a 45, 60. They're step increments. The cheapest Pokemon set is meant to be like 60 quid. Guarantee if the Batmobile sets had come out in June instead, they would have been smart brick compatible. Imagine smart brick compatible for Batman. That would have been cool, especially because they could have the little bat logo, smart brick underneath that, minifigure on top, suit change sound effect, or like brick building sound effect from the game, stuff like that. They could have done really well with Batman. Tying it into the game as well. Yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe we will get smart play and smart brick across other themes. I don't see it being too popular at first. I do kind of hope it catches on though, because I think smart brick has potential. New game lines. They got voices now. They could have the voices, because you get voice lines with the city figs, but they're more like mumbles. But anyway, that is all we got time for today. Thank you so much for hanging out. Stay tuned. There will be a video on my Lego store trip where, yes, really good Lego in that video. I've already said too much, won't say it. Next year, smart brick Mario sets. That would be awesome with Mario sound effects, but I don't know how they'd get around the copyright. I'm going to keep an eye out for a lime green spaceman. But until next time, I won't be streaming tomorrow. So the next stream will be on Sunday for Batman. Hopefully we complete the game and then we'll decide where to go from then. And until then, thank you so much for watching. May the bricks be with you always.